is hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian here, Lauren here, Jake behind the scenes producing everything. Happy to be with you guys on your Wednesday morning hump day. We're halfway through the work week, my friends. We are getting there. We're just hanging in there. Weekend's going to be here before you know it, and it's cloudy weather. Even though we needed the rain, it's about to be a thing of the past. So that is good also. Good morning, everybody. The phone number is 330-450-9292, and the text line is 330-269-9292. We're happy to be with you. Glad you have us on the radio. Glad you're streaming us online at Q92radio.com. And welcome now to everybody that's joining and watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. If you don't like our Facebook page, like it, Q92 Radio on Facebook. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube page, which a lot of people are doing these days, it's awesome. Go ahead and subscribe. Just look up Q92 on YouTube. And for the love of everything holy, please, God, someone go and follow at Q92 on Twitter. We'll follow you back, I swear. Now, another busy day. A lot to do in the next 3 hours, but we're going to do it. What do we got for you this hour? Well, we're going to give you a chance to become a finalist to win that 4-pack of tickets to see the Guardians and Brewers. That is Saturday, June 24th. Then you and your 3 friends get to go down on the field with field passes and check out the Walk the Moon concert right after the game. This is powered by our friends at SARTA, celebrating 25 years of service to the Stark County community. We're going to do that not only in the 7 o'clock hour today, we're also going to do it in the 9 o'clock hour. So 2 chances for that. 8 o'clock hour, it's real busy. It's a Your Call Wednesdays. We're playing your requests from 8 to 9. We're going to be talking to Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Famer on 8:30, and that's when we get our Taylor Swift finalists. That's right. You guys have heard all about it. We are getting finalists all week long, and Friday, we are giving away 1 more pair of tickets. This is for Saturday night show in Pittsburgh with the Eras Tour. Become a finalist in the 8 o'clock hour. And, of course, that is also our prize for those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. Very simple. We reward you guys for checking out the video, the live feed every day. All you got to do is go like it, type in a comment, a hello, good morning, whatever. We pick one of you. And
the Q92 is the best because sucking up never heard anything.
We randomly pick one of you. You'll be our finalist. You wrote all that down good. If not, we'll remind you.
Yeah.
That's all we have going on.
We got you.
This morning. That's a lot. I know.
That's it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that is it. Why? Was there supposed to be more? Now you got me nervous.
I don't know.
Well, then what? I thought you.
I kind of meant it sarcastically
I
because took like 2.5 minutes to explain everything we've got going on.
Oh no, it's something missing.
Sarcasm, Bigglesworth.
I thought we were missing. I was like, oh no, am I missing something? I grabbed everything in the folder. I grabbed all the 10 sheets in the folder. So we're off. There we go. We're all set. Good job on the request songs this morning. You guys get it. Like I said, I know you guys aren't here for the early risers. We had controversy last week. We've been really good since that moment. Do not mess with the wake up song.
Yeah, I heard Animal this morning. That was a good one.
Yeah,
that was aggressive.
Move, Bitch. Ludacris was played.
That's always a good one.
Yeah, great one. Especially people driving a train. You could have used that while you were driving to work today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really could have.
We just can't stray from the formula unless you want very angry text line. I did it one day, and I still regret it right now. But it's going to be a good day out there. Like I said, it's cloudy now. It's going to be sunny later. Love it. There's some great weather days coming ahead. A little nervous. Feel terrible. And I can't go because of work.
Why?
Today's Jimmy's shots. Little Jimmy shot.
Aw, he might have a little fever tonight. Just give him extra snugs
We
tonight.
tried so hard to get an appointment after the show.
Yeah.
Good.
Aw.
We just could not.
Well, a lot of times they like to do shots early in the morning. Plus,
Yeah.
they like to bring the little babies in early so that they're like there in a fresh, clean office.
I know.
And not in with all the sick kids.
Fiance wanted me to be there. She's nervous. She knows how she's going to cry. And it's like,
Of course. You feel bad.
I'm like a D-bag here.
That's why
you have fun. I'm going to go to work.
hustle out of here and you go home and give them extra
Can't.
snugs.
It's Wednesday.
Oh, that's right.
Can't hustle out of anywhere here on Wednesday.
Tell them you have.
So
use your own excuse.
I feel bad. Jimmy.
You're like, I have diarrhea. I got to go.
Jimmy, I'm so sorry I won't be there, buddy. I love you. And, It's gonna suck today. I don't know how many they give them, but I think it's a lot.
They
more
get a
than
lot.
one.
Yeah.
Crap. It's been bothering me all day. I feel like I'm not a bad dad, but I feel like, oh.
I get it. Like you're letting them down.
Yeah, like I needed to be there. I should have been there. Even for the mom.
What time is the appointment?
I think it's like 9:30.
Oh.
There's nothing I could have done other than taking a vacation day.
Yeah.
I hate to say that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't want to take a vacation day for that.
Well,
I could have.
You could have. It's okay. All right.
For baby shots.
No.
I just know he's going to be hurt. So I will be racing home, though. When I can get out of here, I'm gone to get home the little guy. And I'll make sure he's okay, even though it's going to be after the fact. Sorry, little man. Ugh. A text message. Good morning, Christian. Love the show. You and Lauren always start my day out with a smile.
Aw. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Why is the time 7:03? Is management giving up trying to get you to say 0? Oh, I forgot about that. Were you with me yet when that happened?
What?
We got yelled at. Not yelled at. We got talked to. It might have been Megan. I don't know if it was you and me or me and Megan. We got for saying 7:03. You're supposed to say, not say you're supposed to say 0.
7:03.
Yeah.
Like for the time?
Well, it was for something we got talked to about. Don't say it's 0.
Oh, well.
We were like, this really important.
It must have been with Megan. I don't remember that.
Yeah, whoever remembered that, that's funny. That's funny. I do remember that because we mocked it openly on the air.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, is that really a big issue?
Right.
Is that what's stopping us from reaching the top? That's
you
it.
said
Oh, well, it's over now. Maybe that was years ago. Man, the stuff you guys remember.
Yeah, really.
Really funny to me.
Rachel says it was Megan.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't remember
It
that.
was something between 0 and 0. We were saying, we were told you have to say 0.
I've gotten it before. I've been told not to use the term degrees when I say the temperature outside. So I should just say it's 72.
Are these big things? Are these?
Has
anyone been like, she said degrees, I'm changing the station?
I didn't stop and they haven't said anything to me since. So,
Christian, let the listeners vote whether you leave early or finish. Now, it's meeting day. It really is. There's a lot today. It's just not a good day. It's not a good day to skip out early. So, I guess someone also texted. You said someone on Facebook said?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone texted. It was with Megan, especially when you guys are giving out the phone or text numbers.
Oh, like 330. It used to supposed to say 330.
How do you guys remember that?
Oh, wow.
It's so funny sometimes. It's awesome. I love it. But like, they'll bring up a memory or something, and I'll be sitting here going,
what?
I haven't thought about that or
that doesn't surprise me.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Come on.
What did we say 2 seconds ago?
I don't know. That would be Christian.
I don't know. Who am I? Where am I? Oh, man. But, wow, that's funny. Yeah, the 0. Yeah, well, we'll do our best today. I want you guys to call us out if either one of us says, instead of 0 today. Do you guys hear me? I want text and comments immediately. You help train us. It's going to be a fun show today. Hey, another crazy. See, the Youngstown area is kind of, they call it, have you ever heard of the Mahoning Valley?
Oh, yeah.
It kind of encompasses a lot of Trumbull County, too. It's kind of both.
Okay.
If you remember, I said we got to start keeping track of all these crazy Youngstown stories.
Yeah.
Now, I understand Youngstown kind of encompasses a little more than Youngstown. People, I don't know how to explain it unless you grew up there. If you grew up there and you hear me saying these words right now, you know exactly what I'm saying. But if you're like Stark County, Canton, Dover, New Philly, Matt, you're like, what the hell are you talking about?
Okay.
What I'm saying is, like, if you live in Middle Ridge, for instance, and people say, where are you from? A lot of times you'll say Youngstown.
You just, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yes, because like me being from North Canton, a lot of times people will be like, where are you from? And if we don't think that they know where North Canton is, we're always just like, Canton. Yeah. Because most people know where that's at. It's close enough.
It's like everything gets sucked into a Youngstown vacuum, if you will. Like,
I got it.
You know, I'm Niles, Youngstown.
Yeah.
But it's Niles. Yeah, but it's Niles. Youngstown. I don't know how to explain it to you. But so this isn't a city of Youngstown story, but it's definitely in the Youngstown area story.
In that Mahoning Valley area.
We have another Mahoning Valley story I can't wait to share with you guys. Now, let's keep track. We started this, last week with the couple that was in court for having sex on the hill at 680.
In front of traffic.
In view of traffic.
Yeah. Caught on a traffic cam, actually.
Another story I found, and Jake and I were laughing about it before you got here this morning, and we'll talk about that And we're going to put that down as another one.
Is this like in the Youngstown Vindicator or like where do you
I find them on the news. Like this one I'll be reading from WKBN.com. It's a
Youngstown
CBS affiliate
in
Youngstown.
All righty.
And we had another incident that I think we're going to put on the list. You know, it's funny. We have those crazy, only happens in Florida. We might have to start only happens in the Mahoning Valley.
Yeah.
Because this one's going to definitely go on the list. I think it's kind of funny. So we'll talk about that coming up.
I'm intrigued.
At 7:14, it is Q92.
You know what? I have a bone to pick with those that use the shoulder to try and get up on everybody, like get to head of the line and want to cut in.
That is going a bit far.
I wanted to high five in Detroit. There was a truck driver that actually pulled his truck into the middle of both lanes so no one could do that anymore.
He put a halt to it.
He did. He was like, I ain't having this. And I was like, I like it, man. It makes me so mad. Who do you think you are? Why are you flying up the shoulder to get over? Who are you? You don't have flashing lights on your car. You're not that important. Get back there.
Jesus.
No, the sense of entitlement in traffic when people do that just astounds me. Like, it's one of those things where you want to be like, oops, I don't litter, but I would love to throw a drink out the window or something just as they're coming up the shoulder. I'm like, I didn't think you'd be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, listen. We all have pet peeves of things drivers do.
Yeah, that's one that gets me. Ugh.
You want to know a weird one that really, annoys the hell out of me? Flicking cigarette out the window guy.
Like,
yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's, yeah.
I don't like seeing the sparks on the road. I don't like you just littered and just threw it out there.
I get that.
Stink up and litter in your own damn car.
Right. Or put it out in put it in a bottle or something in your car.
I said it.
You said what you said?
I said it. I don't like you guys that flick your cigarettes out of your car. You got a little ashtray in there somewhere. Stick it in there. Then throw it out when you get to wherever you're going. You're at a gas station. You can throw it out the gas station garbage.
Yeah.
Your house, maybe.
Yeah.
Any department store you go into is usually a garbage right outside the front door.
Yeah, that's true.
Multiple places.
That's fair. I'll give you that one. I don't like the shoulder guy that tries to cut traffic. You don't like the cigarette flicker guy.
I don't. What driving things don't you like? Which guy do you hate as far as when you're driving?
Q92. Early rain and thunder giving way to some sunshine for the afternoon with just an isolated lingering shower chance. Our high today near 70 degrees. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
We're sitting in bed watching a commercial for Ozempic, which is that new pill for
weight loss drug or something. Or
no,
is
it's
it
for
diabetes? But they use it as a weight loss drug.
Yeah, and she's like, does Dr. D, why don't you ask to try that for your diabetes? I said, are you really asking me to ask my doctor if Ozempic is right for me? I was like, is that what you just did? She started laughing. She's like, oh my God, I guess I am. I was like, I'm going to record it, and I'm going to ask it exactly like that. So my next time I go to doctor, I'm going to record it.
They need to put you in the commercial.
And we will play it on the show. I am going to be one of the first people. I'm going to say it just like that. Dr. D, is Ozempic right for me?
Yes, you need to ask
I'm going to
that.
see what he said.
Yeah, you should.
Apparently, I just like, are you really asking me to do that?
Lovely morning. Good morning. Good morning.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
$7:20 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren here with you. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. Also, coming up this hour, I found an interesting list I wanted to go over for you women to help you out. 10 signs you're becoming the crazy ex-girlfriend.
Or ex-wife.
You ever, sometimes we have to look in what we call the mirror and look inward instead of outward. We all do.
Okay, so this is the female version of what you guys do in stalking people and sending
This is
disgusting messages over social
and
media.
listen, it's from a women's website. It's from sheknows.com. I go there every morning.
Did she write it?
Probably. I would hope so. Or she's lying. Sheknows.com. 10 signs you're becoming the crazy ex-girlfriend. We're going to go through those. And I want you ladies to be honest. And maybe you'll realize, oh my God, I need to chill. Girl, you need to chill. Or you know what? Screw it. I am the crazy ex. We'll see. All right. We're going to add this to our crazy Mahoning Valley stories. It's our own little Florida. I think it's starting to become.
I was just going to say, is Youngstown the Florida of Ohio?
We're probably going to have to say Mahoning Valley.
Okay.
Just to be correct.
Right.
But maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Okay.
We gotta keep a tally. Jake, is there a way to make some kind of document on your laptop that can keep track of these stories so people will know?
I can do that.
Okay.
So I would like to do every time we add a new one, we can always go down the list of things this year that the Mahoning Valley has been caught doing.
Okay.
So we obviously have, last week we told you about the couple that was caught and arrested for having sex on the hill on Route 680, a major roadway in the Youngstown area going around the city of Youngstown.
Yes, they put it all on display.
Right there, they were caught red-handed.
Yep.
Pants at the ankle. In front of people. Whether that was their goal or not, that's what happened. And here's an interesting one. And again, my source is WKBN.com. And I love this. A Hermitage man, now that's in PA, but is facing criminal damages charges after police say he pooped in the probation office in the Trumbull County Eastern District Court. He pooped there. Now, he failed to appear in court on June 8th for his arraignment for charges stemming, it says, from the ordeal. So a warrant's been issued for his arrest at $1,500 bond. It happened on June 5th. So, probation officer told the Brookfield police that the man came in for a drug test, and after his appointment, they found human fecal matter on the floor after he left. Now, what the police did, what anyone would do at a business, they went back and checked the tape because there's video surveillance. Mm-hmm. And the video showed the man leaning against the back wall of the probation office, defecating, and then smearing it on the floor with his foot. He took a William Shatner in the probation office, but he wasn't done there. He's like, I can make this art. And he smeared it around the floor with his foot.
So
He's already on probation.
I was just going to say.
And that's how you're going to break it?
So this was a defecation violation.
Of the highest kind, yes. And it is a smear campaign, apparently. Hey, I got puns for days.
That's crappy.
So, I know, right? Honestly, something smells off here on this story. The man crapped on the floor and then smeared it on the floor with his foot.
Got him.
Why?
Got him.
Why?
What did he think he was going to gain from this?
Release?
I mean,
Not
if
from
he
prison.
had a bowel issue, it was like an emergency, alrighty. But he tried to smear it, so this was a big.
They could have asked him to. He could have said, "Can I use the restroom?
Right.
I have to make a poo." And if that, they're like, "No, sit there." Like, okay. At that point, I might even be on his side.
Right.
But yeah, man in Brookfield at a probation office
That's just gross.
decided he was going to take a poop and then smear it.
Well, did it say what's going to happen?
With
Like, is
his
he going to
show.
go back to jail? Did they consider that a probation violation?
The article ends there. It says in a police report, officers say the video showed Taylor leaning against the back of the wall of the office, defecating and smearing it on the floor with his foot.
Ew.
So it says he failed to appear in court for this.
Very
and that's
nice.
why a warrant's been issued.
Oh, good.
I don't even know
Why
if
do
they
you
got
have a warrant out for your arrest? Because I pooped on the floor at the probation office and smeared it around?
cops are after me
I know.
for what I pooped on their floor.
Hard criminal.
Man, that is weird. That is weird. So put it on the board. Mahoning Valley, you've done it again.
Yeah.
You've now had sex on the freeway in the open, and you're pooping on floor. Probation office.
That takes some cojones.
Well, listen, I know that the people in general, especially in some public restrooms, they'll make a mess. You know, when I had job 2 for a while a couple years ago, I never had to do it because I worked in a warehouse. But there were many poop incidents that I worked there where people somehow, I don't know how or why, got poop on walls, on floor. We're talking adults, and I don't know how that happened.
We had an employee do that at the last place I worked.
Walls,
Painting.
like huge mess.
Yes.
See, that means you have
Like,
to use your hand.
Close the bathroom down. Call in
I don't get it.
janitorial staff.
I don't get it. I'm sure you people that work in retail, or even I've heard stories from tanning places. A lot of people do some gross things in the bathroom.
I have an old friend. I mean, we're still friends, I guess, but we don't really talk. They owned a bar down by a college campus, and he said, by far, hands down, women's restrooms are way worse than guys' restrooms.
Oh, when I worked at a Creekside Golf Dome, it was a bar too, and I would close the bar at night. We'd have bands, entertainment. Yeah, at the end of the night, cleaning the girls' bathroom was always worse than the guys' bathroom. Always. Y'all just throw your stuff everywhere.
I don't. I mean, I try and be as tidy as I can, but yeah, some women do. Tiffany said her 15-year-old daughter works at McDonald's and went into the bathroom the other day, and there was poo all over the toilet seat and the side of the toilet. It was so nasty.
How does...
And Skylar said he once had someone poop in a trash can in the bathroom. The trash can was right next to the toilet.
Wait.
I mean, seriously.
I don't know.
Is this what we've become as a society, that people can't just go, they can't just go number 1 and 2 in the potty?
Text message. I've worked at a gas station for 5 years, and the bathroom horror stories I could tell you.
I bet.
I believe it.
I always feel bad, like when we were traveling, coming back from South Carolina, and we have to stop in the South to go to the restroom. I'm always like, I pity the fool that has to clean these bathrooms. Pity them, because they're disgusting, especially the ones that get like a lot of foot traffic, where they're, people are traveling between the coast and, like, let's say Ohio or Pennsylvania, whatever. But like, they're always disgusting. Always
Yes, they are.
disgusting.
Someone's texted in. Sometimes people hover. Then it just explodes all over the place. That, I guess, could be.
I have a question about
and
that.
I make the nest, but I understand not wanting to sit on a public. I do.
I understand that too, but most ladies will squat. So you engage your core muscles and you don't really sit, but you go ahead and go potty and, call it a day. How would you do that? Doing the other thing? First of all, my abs are not. They're not a number 2 session sustainable. Let's put it that way. I mean, I would start shaking because my muscles would be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, see, I make the nest. I make the toilet paper nest, or sometimes they have those covers you can pull out. Put that on there. It's tough out there.
Well, yeah, I like the seat covers. That's nice.
Oh, they're nice. That's nice. I work at Walmart. We once found poop-covered clothes in the men's bathroom, but we didn't find him. Somehow he made it out without us noticing.
And without clothes.
That means he stole clothes probably and changed into the clothes, I would imagine. Someone blew up the bathroom when I used to work at Taco Bell, bent over and fired away.
I mean, it's Taco Bell. No offense, but sometimes that really can do a number on your tummy. It's delicious going in, but...
I worked at a truck stop, and the second I had to pick a human turd off the floor is when I quit, and I never went back.
I mean, really, I feel like you should have gotten unemployment for that, because to me, that's like...
Workers' comp?
Yeah. It's not in the job description, unless you're janitorial staff.
It's hard for a guy to hover. The angle isn't the greatest.
Yeah.
Someone says on the text line. Anyway, it's your daily poop talk.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No one does it more.
Well, I mean, everybody poops, right? Did you read the book? Did you get Jimmy the book? I should have gotten Jimmy the book.
I did not.
You would really enjoy the book.
Everybody poops?
Yeah, I think it's called Everyone Poops or Everybody Poops, but it goes through like animal poop and bear poop and mama poop and baby poop. It shows all of them where they go to the bathroom. Like, my kids had this book.
I never heard of that.
Oh, I gotta get it for you.
Yeah, I always enjoy a good poop read. Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking at sports here. Then coming up, ladies, are you the crazy ex? Are you becoming the crazy ex-girlfriend? We're going to find out. We'll all take the quiz together coming up on Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Guardians lost to the Padres last night 6-3. They're now 31-35 on the season. They'll play the Padres again tonight at 9:40 p.m. Aaron Savali will be on the mound for the Guardians. The Akron Rubber Ducks beat New Hampshire last night 9-1. The Ducks are now 29-28 on the season. They'll play New Hampshire again tonight on the road at 6:35 p.m. And in NHL playoffs last night, the Las Vegas Knights have won Lord Stanley's Cup after a 9-3 victory over Florida last night. Congrats to the Las Vegas Knights, your Stanley Cup champion. That's a look at sports right here on Q92.
Christian?
Yes, Lauren.
Breakfast dreams came true for me over the weekend.
Did that?
Yeah, actually yesterday morning. About this time, we went to a place that I have never been to before.
Cracker Barrel.
No. We went to a Tim Hortons. I've never been to a Tim Hortons before.
I have also. Wasn't there one somewhere around here? There was one in Youngstown. It failed.
What?
It closed like in a year.
I don't. What is wrong with you people in Youngstown?
I don't. It closed. It was open for not even a year.
Christian, we went to checkout. We're standing there.
Is it donuts?
It's a bake shop, and they do like breakfast sandwiches, and like you can. It's kind of like a Dunkin'. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we're standing there, and we're trying to decide whether or not we want to go sweet or if we want to have like a breakfast sandwich for breakfast, right? So we make our decisions, and we get up. We walk up to the counter, and I go to order my daughter and I's breakfast, and we ended up going with a breakfast sandwich, and I'm like, I need 2 sausage, egg, and cheese croissants. And she's like, okay, do you want coffee or juice? And I'm like, okay, 1 coffee, 1 juice. And then she was like, okay, what do you want as a side? Do you want a hash brown, a donut? And I'm like, what? I can get a donut as a side with my breakfast sandwich? I mean, my chubby girl dreams came true in that moment. I got a donut as a side with my breakfast sandwich. It was like the greatest morning breakfast stop ever. Ever. At a Tim Hortons. Why doesn't anybody else do this?
I don't know.
And I want to know what the under-over is on who picks the hash brown to the donut. Because when given the choice of a donut, I think most sane people would get a donut.
On text, Timmy's is the best. It's based out of Canada, named for a
Yeah.
Canadian hockey player.
Yeah, I found all of this out. I was like, I need to know more about this place. I was like,
Wasn't
Googling it.
I think it was in Girard. I think. I could be wrong. Listeners, correct me. But it closed in like not even a year. It just
What?
closed.
Is wrong with you people?
Well, Hooters failed in the Mahoning Valley.
Okay.
It's weird the things that have failed.
Everybody eats breakfast, though. I mean,
7:34 right here on today's hit music. Q92 still to come this hour. Be listening for the Q to call for a chance to become a finalist. Win the 4 tickets to see the Guardians take on the Milwaukee Brewers Saturday, June 24th. You and 3 of your friends go to the game for free, but that's not all. When the game's over, you and your 3 friends head on down with your field pass to check out the Walk the Moon concert live right after the show. That is going to be a really fun night. It's all powered by SARTA, celebrating 25 years of service to the Stark County community. You get a finalist for that this hour in the 9 o'clock hour. This is your final day to become a finalist for that contest, by the way.
yes, it is tomorrow. Somebody's going to be getting a phone call. Actually, the next 2 days, we're going to be making dreams come true, friends.
That's right. So, you're like, I want to go to the Guardians game. You got your chances with us, 2. One this hour, one in the 9 o'clock hour. Then you got chances with Nicolina, chances with Keller this afternoon, and Ryan this evening. So good luck to you. Keep listening to Q92. I know a lot of you. This is a really cool prize. Think about taking in an awesome baseball game in downtown Cleveland, then heading on the field for a Walk the Moon concert right after. All for free, might I add. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool prize, especially for the summer.
Well, we're really cool. So what else would you expect?
There you go. There you go. Taylor Swift finalist on air here on the radio in the 8 o'clock hour. That's also our prize for one of you that are checking out the live video stream of the morning show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Like the live video feed. Make a comment. Good morning. Hello. Whatever you like. Once you do both those things, you're entered. We randomly select one of you at the end of the show. Make you a finalist and throw your name in the hopper as well. So we have that coming up. We were talking about poop stories. Let me still want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I found drugs on the diaper table at McDonald's when I worked there. Mom should always cover them when changing.
Yeah. I never used one. I never, ever, like, I just wasn't willing to do it. I would rather take my baby out to the car and, like, lay them down on the back seat and change them in my car than a public restroom.
Back in my young days, according to the text line, I worked at a department store before it opened, and one task we had was cleaning the bathrooms. Women's were worse every day by far.
Yeah, that proves the theory of my friend.
I worked at a mall, and people would pee and poop in the dressing rooms a few times a year. What? Also, real quick, while we have a minute, they send another one. And this is for you, Lauren. Listen up.
Okay.
Also, my daughters are going to Taylor Swift this weekend. Can you tell me about how expensive the merch was? What was the price? What was the De Niro?
T-shirts, 45, hoodies between 65 and 75.
Look at you, good mom, trying to figure out how much money to give your daughter.
Yeah, for sure. No, and everything, I don't know if I would recommend you look this up, but in Detroit, every single thing at Ford Field, including merch, food, drinks, whatever, it was all cashless.
Card only.
Yeah. They did not take any cash at anywhere on Ford Field's campus.
One time, text line, I was on the restroom at Target in the Eastwood Mall. Woman in the stall beside me had loose stool on her tennis shoes.
Oh!
And she was slopping around in them. It was horrible.
Oh.
No! I worked at a Speedway gas station. I had a woman draw on the wall, but they used a woman's feminine hygiene product.
Yuck.
Why?
Yuck.
Why? Look on Amazon first before buying expensive merch, someone says on the text line.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too, like there was a sweatshirt that I wanted. There was no way. Everybody that loves Taylor Swift wanted the sweatshirt too. They were sold out the first day in Detroit. But you can get all of the merch that you see at the show online. And so a lot of people are going there to get it, but it's that vintage blue crew neck that everybody wanted, and I didn't get it. It's fine. After everything, I was like, I got the experience. I'm good with this one. Anyhow, Tia on Facebook says she cleans for a living, and the places she cleans are business offices and medical offices. Let me tell you, you would think in that type of a business they would be a little cleaner than normal, but oh no, it's just the opposite. It's so disgusting.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah.
You got to love it.
It's so gross.
7:39. Got about 6 minutes. All right, let's switch it up for a second here.
All right, I'm ready.
Let me see here. What's a good song I want to use? I'll go with Creep again.
That's more the guy song.
Well, what's a girl's I'm a Psycho?
Meredith Brooks.
Meredith Brooks. All right, VH1. Oh, you just knocked out my earphones. Oh, they're back. They're back. Oh, that was such a VH1 request.
Oh my gosh, I had just taken a drink of like hot coffee, and that almost came through my nose.
All right, here we go, everybody. There we go. After this, we'll play. Never mind.
What? Be nice.
10 signs you're becoming the crazy ex-girlfriend. This is from sheknows.com. I go there every morning. Check this out. Let's see if you're guilty of any of these. And be honest. Be honest. What?
Jake, what do you put up on the screen on our video?
What do you put up?
It's a meme, and it's a girl. She's got this like smiley, happy face, but she's holding a knife and said, "Did she just like your status? Time for someone to die." Like,
yeah, serious.
Right?
All right, let's see. And Lauren, you can see if you would co-sign that these are some signs you're becoming the crazy ex-girlfriend. I don't think you ever were in your life.
Well, I wasn't an ex very many times, but I've been down this road with my sister, with my friends. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of had to look at them and be like, girl, tuck that crazy in because it is hanging out. Like, calm down.
Girl.
Like, he's never going to want to date you again. You're not going to get him back if you keep acting like that.
All right, let's try to fly through these while we got time.
Let's go.
You think about him all the time. Are you always obsessed with your ex? Thinking about him constantly?
Well, there's one thing to think about them, I think, and another to like bother them all the time. You see what I'm saying? After you break up,
you still have him on all your social media.
I don't know. Was it a bad breakup?
I don't. It's just a list of 10 things that mean you might be turning into the crazy ex. You constantly stalk him on his social media.
All right, that's a little crazy. Yeah.
But boy, do you girls do that?
Yeah, they do.
Y'all make fake accounts.
Oh yeah, you got to
follow your exes.
Well, because you guys do shady things that make them have to do that. I've bore witness to some of the crazy things you have to do to find out what's going on. Yeah.
Listen, I know someone. I'm not going to say any names. Schmegan.
That's who I was referring to when I was going like this.
Made up a fake business Facebook.
Oh, she was good.
Oh, she was good. Level 10 FBI social media. She will find out your blood type.
She will.
That girl was unbelievable.
Yeah, she was really good.
How did you catch him? Oh, I did. I'm like,
she like hacked an iPad once to get information.
Oh, she's genius.
Yeah, she was.
She could work for this. She might be in the CIA. It actually would check out.
Well, that's why NASA hired her, because she's spying from space.
My proudest moments ever at Q92 when someone asked me to remote, how's she doing at NASA? Oh, it worked.
They believed me.
It worked. You constantly ask your friends about him.
That's a little crazy. I mean, once in a while, maybe. Like,
Number 5, definitely. You frequent places you might see him.
Yeah, that's stalking.
You still have all the things he gave you.
Again, I think it depends on the breakup and if you guys remain friends and what those things were.
You occasionally text or email him. If I got an email from an ex, that'd
be weird.
Like, what the hell is this?
You could like DM him or something.
An email. Let me see here. You're planning ways to get back together.
I just would need more context to say if that's...
You want to sabotage his new relationship.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's on the crazy.
And finally, I think this is the surefire sign that you are. Your friends are sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, that means you're talking about them all
Yeah.
the time. And yeah.
I think your friends are good. If your friend's like, oh my God, Susan, I get it.
Yeah.
You
Well,
lost
and
Darren.
you look at them to kind of give you that reality check too, I think. You know what I mean? Like, again, I've had to say, it's kind of weird. Maybe you should tone it down a little bit. You know what I mean?
I got you. There you go. That's according to sheknows.com. Those are 10 signs that you might be becoming the crazy ex. Don't be the crazy ex. Don't be bitter. Be better.
Aw.
Mm,
That's wise advice.
mm.
Yeah.
You're always looking back. How can you see where you're going? Mm, mm.
If you're always looking in the rearview mirror, you can't see the road ahead.
Right. You're going to wreck. You're going to hit into a tree. You don't want to do that. You want to keep going. Life moves forward.
Life
Move
moves
some
pretty
furniture.
fast. If you don't take a second to stop and look around, you just might miss it. What's that from?
Oh, I believe that is from Transformers.
Nope. Ferris Bueller.
Oh, Ferris Bueller. I was thinking that or Encino Man. One of the two.
Fun fact. Oh, no, it wasn't Encino Man. It was
There should be
Son-in-Law.
no
Never
fun
mind.
fact followed by Encino
No,
Man. Fun fact about Encino Man. All right, let's get a finalist.
Call now to win tickets to see the Cleveland Guardians and walk the moon. Only from Q92.
That is your cue to call, everybody. Caller number 10, right meow. You will become a finalist for a chance to win the 4-pack of tickets to see the Guardians and the Brewers June 24th, Progressive Field. Then after that game, take those field passes, head on the field, and check out a Walk the Moon concert. We give it away tomorrow. Become a finalist right now, 330-450-9292. Turkey school lunch, Christian was the bomb. Oh,
Turkey gravy day, even
Dude.
still, the kids always want to buy.
as the kids say now, that slaps.
Yeah.
Because when I found out it was turkey over mashed potatoes day, I was ecstatic. And I was a negotiator because I didn't like pizza.
Yeah.
So people always wanted my slice of pizza on pizza day.
Naturally, because
So,
it's delicious.
Guess which one of the days I'd be like, listen, I'll give you my pizza on Friday. You give me your turkey over mashed potatoes on Wednesday.
Would you also do that for the days with the nasty ground hamburger gravy?
I loved it.
I know you did.
It was tough. No, because I'll tell you what, that one was a little harder to negotiate.
Really?
Because I would be at my lunch table and I'd have bidding wars over either snacks or lunch items for my slice of pizza on Friday because everyone knew I was the only kid at our table that didn't like pizza. So we'd all be sitting around now, honest to God. Now looking back, I was like, what do you got? What do you guys got?
You were that guy.
Because everyone
at
would
the
be like,
lunch table.
what are you doing with your who's getting your pizza? Who's getting your pizza?
Right.
Like, I don't know. Who's getting my pizza?
Who's got the best stuff in their lunchbox?
Anyone get a chocolate chip cookie up there? I would love one of those. So I would negotiate things like that. And a lot of times on turkey over mashed potatoes day, I made out like a bandit.
See,
Good times.
Yeah, I didn't like any of the like hot lunch stuff per se. We always had this chicken patty sandwich, but it came with spicy curly fries. That to me, I loved.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a huge school grilled cheese girl.
Grilled cheese.
Loved their grilled cheese.
We had hot ham and cheese was big. I used to stink trying to get the cheese off that though.
Well, yeah, because that's like a super
Melted.
melty kind of thing.
Yeah, that was not an easy task. I have to get one of those plastic knives and really be meticulous. Really try to be
the
meticulous.
kind that even if you tried to really actually cut something would
like, let me see if
snap
I
in
can-
a
See
second.
if I can scrape this cheese, or at least a good portion of this cheese, and eat this delicious warm ham sandwich.
I will say the school's chocolate chip cookies were good.
Oh.
I
I know
Almost-
we've talked about this a million times.
I have no idea why I don't have more health issues because I'm pretty sure I ate one of those chocolate chip ice cream cookie sandwiches every day my senior year.
I always bought a cookie. The lunch ladies.
Yeah, but it had ice cream between two cookies.
We didn't have that. I'm afraid we didn't have that at St. Rose and Gerard. But oh man, turkey over mashed potatoes might have been the best in grade school. Let me see here. All right, we got DM game here. I don't know what this one's from. Hey, cutie. Hey, how are you today? I'm good. That sucks. Where do you work?
It sucks that you're good.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Do not tell them where you work.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, and then finally, right after where do you work, he went with, he asked if he could do something to her.
Yeah, I love her response.
Yeah. Does that usually work for you? I'm going to pass. I hope you find what you're looking for. He wrote back, oh, it has.
Dummy. Yeah.
What an idiot.
He said, oh, it's
You
worked.
guys really are that up front with your requests. And
Oh, it's worked before.
Q92.
Early rain and thunder giving way to some sunshine for the afternoon with just an isolated lingering shower chance. Our high today near 70 degrees. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Desiree. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Where are you calling from this morning?
Calling from Perry.
All right, congratulations. You're caller number 10, so you're now a Guardians Walk the Moon finalist.
All right, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Desiree. You could be headed to see the Cleveland Guardians take on the Brewers. Plus, you'd score field passes for the post-game concert with Walk the Moon, all happening June 24th. So good luck. We'll be calling a winner tomorrow morning. Just tell everybody your favorite station that made you a finalist.
Thank you so much. Q92.
Are you looking to make some easy money? How? Do you like motorcycles? I do not. If you go on a motorcycle run with me tomorrow, I will give you $100. Why? I don't want to ride by myself. Sorry, but no thank you. Here's the best part.
Okay.
This run is for two little kids that were born handicapped. I'll bet you feel sorry now.
Dummy. Yeah.
Major dummy. That deserves it. Hit the button again.
Dummy. Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Seriously? Okay, so it was probably like a poker run. But see, he didn't, if he,
Well,
Shouldn't the conversation have been like, hey, I have a poker run tomorrow. It's benefiting 2 disabled children. I don't want to do it alone. Would you come? That conversation may have ended differently.
I just don't think you ask a girl you've never hung out with if she would like to go on a motorcycle ride with you.
And not even tell her that, like, it's a charitable, like...
Well, joke's on you. It was for charity.
If that's even true. I mean,
that is funny. He was going to pay her $100. 100 smackaroos.
Why don't you give that $100 to that charity that you're riding for and just don't go? Just donate.
Boom. Bangarang. Lauren.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love that. Moon, you're going to hear that song live if you're our grand prize winner of the Guardians tickets that includes field passes for the Walk the Moon concert right afterwards. We give that away tomorrow. Your final day to become a finalist for that is today. So be listening. We're going to have another opportunity in the 9 o'clock hour for you guys to become a finalist. Plus, you'll have chances with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan at night. Live and local radio, folks, all damn day. It's pretty cool. So we have that for you. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, there's a lot, everybody. We're going to kick off a Your Call Wednesdays. We're going to play your requests, as many as we can get on, from 8 till 9. So we're going to let you call in and request, text them in. You can even send them in on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter if you like. And not to mention, Rich DeRocher at 8:30 from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. What's the Hoff up to? And by the way, we're also getting a finalist for Taylor Swift tickets for the show in Pittsburgh this Saturday. So you've been waiting for that all morning. Next hour is when you need to be listening for the queue to call. So the 8 o'clock hour is a very big hour. A very, very big hour. So be listening for that. Looking forward to it. Get ready. Buckle up, kids. You can start sending in your request right now for a Your Call Wednesday. We will try to get to as many as we can. Come on, next hour, too. My brother had some bad luck. I'm going to tell you about that bad luck in the 8 o'clock hour. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you about that. So coming up. But you said, we got about 3 minutes left. You said there's a documentary everybody's got to go watch.
Yeah. It was about Jelly Roll. It's on Hulu. So I saw it. I saw a preview for it, and I was thinking about watching it the other day. And then my husband went out with some friends last night, just like to grab some wings and, whatnot. And my kids were like, oh, we've got plans. So I was like left on my own. So I was like, well, you know what? No better time than now to watch this.
Well, me time.
I have about 20 minutes left on it because I fell asleep, but not because it wasn't interesting. You know what I mean? It was because I was truly like so tired. So I'm actually looking forward to going home today and finishing it. But my goodness, I get it now. Like, I loved his music when I first started hearing him. I think it's his voice for me. I'm a huge, I love that, grovelly. He's got that. So does Chris Stapleton.
Peter Cetera.
Not really, but sure.
Michael McDonald.
Not at all. No. But I started watching his documentary and I had no idea. I think when you look at him too, you're like, man, he seems like he's got a story. He's got a story, man.
He's been through it.
I mean, he's been in jail over 40 times.
That seems high.
Yeah, I mean, he had some serious addictions. And I get it now why his music resonates so much. He said in one interview, he's like, I'm not trying to be blasphemous or take anything away from the Lord, but I almost feel like my concerts now have become like mini church services for those that are fighting addiction or have some demons that they're struggling with. And he's like, and I don't mean that it is like, trying to take away from God and helping that, because he definitely intervenes. But he's like, I feel like it's that camaraderie. Like you stand in that place and you look around and you see other people that are doing and fighting the exact same demons. And so it's like camaraderie where you lift each other up.
Yeah. And people in that situation that are truly trying to get out of that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shame in that. And when you have someone that literally truly understands what it's like, and what you're going through and what you're fighting daily, I think that there's a huge connection.
I mean, and even if you have somebody in your life that has struggled with addiction, like I would highly recommend watching this documentary, because it really shows that you can pull yourself out of anything and become something incredible.
Check it out on Hulu.
Yep.
What's it called?
Save Me.
Save Me on Hulu, the documentary about Jelly Roll. Check it out. 8 o'clock hour. It starts now. It's Q92.
WDJ.
Oh, God, if we're going to do, I found another one. A man this guy is very upset that people aren't reading their Bible.
Okay. Like regular Bible reading.
Like reading it cover to cover.
Like doing devotions in the morning.
He is very mad.
Okay.
And this one goes a little off the rails, too.
Did you read it first before you hand it out? Probably not. And I can guess why. Because the same kind of person who's too lazy to read the back of the church tract is the same kind of person who's too lazy to read their Bible cover to cover.
Just so you know, that was the Bible he was slamming on the table.
Let's just beat it around.
And it's the same kind of people who want to go by what somebody says instead of what this book says.
I've been missing church, apparently. I
was going to say, what is happening up in these churches?
If I knew church was this fun, I'd have been going. I don't come back a long time ago. Just like he slams down the.
Because the same kind of person who's too lazy to read the back of the church tract is the same kind of person who's too lazy to read their Bible cover to cover.
First of all, it's a long book.
I would love to see the faces of the congregation that he is speaking to right now.
First of all, it's like a Harry Potter book. It's a lot. So cover to cover the Bible, that's a lot to ask.
I mean, it's
a lot.
It is. That's why they say do devotions and stuff. That way you can work your way through it. It's not like sit down and don't get up until you finish it. It's not like that.
It's not like reading Green Eggs and Ham.
Well, no.
Sam, I am. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm going to try to find new preaching every day. Help you guys. The Lord's important.
Yes, he is.
And we need to know. Ben knows.
Ben sure knows.
Ben knows. Ben has a real good idea.
Yeah.
I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid. I just crumpled him. And I said, I leaned over and I said, Ben, when are you going to stop playing games with God? I led that man to the Lord right there.
Yeah, he did. Amen.
With physical violence, I'm sure that God would be proud.
Oh, God. Someone said, let's not go down the Bible road. It's almost made up like Harry Potter, too. We don't know that. Hell, for all we know, Harry Potter's real. We don't know.
I'm pretty sure we know that. He's not.
Who's to say wizards were never among us? If witches can be around, why can't wizards?
Yeah.
Sure. We had witch trials.
We did.
When we have wizard trials.
I've been there. I've seen their graves and where it all happened.
I know. You visited the sites?
I did.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, evil.
Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad.
Morning on Q92.
8:03 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Christian Lauren here with you, waking you up on your Wednesday morning hump day. We are halfway through the work week. Jake running things behind the scenes from the live video feed. you guys watch every day on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Friendly reminder and begging, you can subscribe to our YouTube page right now. Go to Q92 on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, like and subscribe. Do both the damn things. Twitter, guys know that's my personal cross to bear.
Right.
That's not the phrase. It's my cross to bear. What kind of phrase is that?
I don't know. Kind of feel like
so feel
not a
free.
good one.
No, that's not how it's said at all. I butchered that. So please, if you'd love to follow us on Twitter, I'll follow you right back. I'd love for you to follow at Q92 on Twitter. And, of course, if you haven't liked our Facebook page yet, what are you doing? Q92 Radio on Facebook. Again, extra chance to become a finalist for Taylor Swift tickets that we're giving away on Friday. All you got to do is go over to any of our live video feeds, click the like button, make a comment, say good morning, Taylor Swift, I love you.
Compliments go a long way.
Whatever you want. As long as you like the live video feed and make a comment, you're entered. We're going to randomly select one of you and make you a finalist at the end of the show today. So that's coming up. We got a busy hour coming up here. But I got to tell you, I mentioned this a couple times this morning, but you guys know you could join Nicolina, your midday diva, tomorrow from 4 to 7 at the Hall of Fame Village, Play Action Plaza for Third Down Thursdays, where you can enjoy food trucks, drink specials, rides, live music, ticket giveaways to see Bill Burr and Zach Brown Band. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the Play Action Plaza at the Hall of Fame Village from 4 to 7. Head on out there. Check it out. You'll be glad that you did. Okay, Wednesday. It is already 8:05. It's time to kick off.
Hello?
Calling your phone.
It's Wednesday. It's 8 a.m. It's time for Your Call Wednesday on Q92.
I'm in charge.
For the next hour, you control the station. Call Christian and Lauren with your request at 330-450-9292. Now let's kick off another Your Call Wednesday on Q92.
Thank you for calling. Thanks for calling.
All right, so that's simple. The phone line's open, 330-450-9292. The text line ready to go, 330-269-9292. If you're listening, you can also put in a comment on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, and we'll get on as many as we can. To kick it off, somebody has really got a Jones for Billy Joel, River of Dreams. I remember this song.
Me too, from Free Willy.
Yeah. Lauren thought it was Michael Jackson's song from Free Willy.
I started thinking,
she still
hold
might.
Me.
Yeah.
Like the river.
It's like, oh, I love that song. Like a virgin. Like, no, that's not it. But this is Billy Joel, River of Dreams, kicking it off for you. Your Call Wednesday. What do you guys want to hear? Let us know on Q92. Otherwise.
Like, will you eat any other cookie other than chocolate chip?
M&M.
Okay, but no, like sugar cookies or...
I mean, no interest. I wouldn't buy them. If they were around, would I maybe have a...
So, like, at Christmas time, does anybody in your family make the Christmas cookies? Like, will you eat any of those?
Very few. I'll eat my mom's M&Ms. She makes the Hershey Kiss.
Like the peanut butter cookie with the Hershey. Okay.
That's pretty about it.
Oh, you know.
I don't like many cookies. You'd think I would. But, no. I'm like the Sam's Club of eating. Like, there's not a lot, but I eat in bulk. You know what I mean? It's in bulk. You know what I mean? Like, he only eats, like, chocolate chip cookies, but he eats them in bulk. You know what I mean? It's a big eat. He won't touch those cookies. No, he won't, but he'll eat a lot of these. Like, that's kind of how it is.
I see.
Giant Eagle's bakery cookies are pretty good. I'm going to tell you why. And listen, I'm a Giant Eagle shopper every week. Got to go today. Got my list. I don't always like cookies in plastic because they tend to taste like the plastic.
I've never had that happen.
I just feel like they don't taste good.
I think
plastic.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah. My kids love the Smiley cookies from Ferraro's. I thought that was a restaurant that did Smiley cookies.
Eaton Park used to do it.
That's who I'm thinking of.
And then Ferraro's does do them too. And then Fisher's has a Smiley cookie
They do too.
Yeah.
Oh, surprised no one sued anybody over that.
I know, right?
Good for you guys. First, letting everyone just have their own little Smiley cookie.
I mean, how can you sue over Smiley cookie?
It's hard to say you own the smile.
That's right. It's
You know
not
what I mean?
trademark.
No, you wouldn't think it is. I'm right there with you, Christian, on the text line. There's no holding it when it hits me. I have a roll of toilet paper in my car just in case. I should have wet wipes in my car.
Really?
Just in case. When we would go on family trips, my dad would always bring toilet paper in the car.
Where'd you go on vacation?
Buffalo, New York. Well, it was vacation. My dad would go there for his cancer treatment.
I understand that, but there was no rest stops along the way?
Yeah, but just in case.
Oh.
Sometimes it's like next rest stop, 35 miles. You apparently have the strongest ass in the world. I don't know.
Maybe it's because my parents made me hold it. I don't know.
I guess not everyone could be like 2 hours. That's fine. I'll just sit here.
I knew people that would take a potty chair with them. Like,
I've never pooped in the woods.
No, I haven't either.
Say I've never done this.
I don't even know that I could. I think my body would actually stop it from happening because it'd be like, this is not right.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta go. That's why I have no problem pooping in public. But like in public restrooms.
Yeah.
Not afraid of that. It's called a nest. People make the nest. You're good to go. So you don't want to touch the seat. I will tell you that. Take that. Sometimes they have those things you set on top of them.
Yeah.
If not, take that toilet paper.
That disintegrate the minute that moisture hits them. So if there's anything left on the seat from the previous person, it
become a mama bird. Make a nest. Sit on the nest. You're good to go. Jake back from vacation as well. Jake,
can I get an amen?
What's up, guys?
So where'd you go on vacation again?
Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh, okay, Lynchburg. I've been.
Oh.
I have been. Liberty University's in the area. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice campus.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's right in the middle of the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So what all did you do on vacation?
We just stayed around Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. We went out to a lot of coffee shops.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then we went to Sequest. That was our favorite part. We went to Sequest and
Sequest.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like it was inside a mall, so it wasn't huge, but it's like an aquarium zoo thing. Oh. So like you go and you can like touch the stingrays and horseshoe crabs, and I'll put a picture on the stream now. My girlfriend got to feed a capybara, which is the world's a capybara. Oh. It's a huge rodent.
Yeah, look at it.
But it's like a medium-sized dog size-wise. So it's not like a little tiny rodent, but it's like the world's largest rodent. So Christian, you have to look at it.
Oh, I see it now. Oh.
It's So
your girlfriend's looking prettier than ever.
Oh, thanks.
She reminds me of the smiling emoji. It's really funny.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
It's uncanny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun time.
Not timeout. What did it have to do with Sequest?
Well, it was there. It was yeah,
rodents.
Yeah, and there was like lizards and snakes and other things besides just sea creatures. But yeah,
Sequest and a horse.
Right.
Hey man, I don't know, but that was her favorite part, so I wanted to throw that on too.
That's super cute though.
What's your favorite part of Sequest? The tiger. It was the tiger. That was my favorite part of Sequest. No, that's cool though. That's something cool to do.
Yeah.
You can't see those animals every day.
Yeah.
I touched a stingray. Where was I? Was it Chicago Aquarium? You can touch the stingrays.
Yeah, I've done it. We've done it in South Carolina. We've done it in Cleveland, I believe, at the rainforest. You can do that too.
Oh,
yeah. I'm always worried that like they don't know what they're doing, and when I touch it, it's going to be like.
I don't want to sound morbid. I just think of Steve Irwin.
Exactly.
Not to sound morbid, but I'm like, yeah. Is this cool? Can we do this? Like, is this safe for everyone? There's kids here. There's me here. There's me here. Like, is it cool for me to? And they did. They were very nice. Swam up, and you could pet them, and they seemed to love it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
By
the way, Chicago Aquarium, amazing.
Oh, I bet. It's Chicago.
Yeah, pretty nice. There's one in Cleveland. I've never been to it.
Oh, you haven't?
I think there's one in Cleveland. Is it nice?
No, there definitely is. Yeah, it's really nice. You guys would enjoy it. You should take Jimmy.
Might as well. In his year of things he'll never remember.
But he's going to get a lot done. And then when he gets older and he can remember, he'll be like, we've already done that.
He'll be in kindergarten. Like, dude, I've done it all. I've literally done it all. I was in Egypt last week. Don't remember it, but I was there. It was fantastic.
My dad tells me it was super cool.
Apparently it was awesome. So good vacation, Jake.
Yeah, it was a good time just to get away and relax for a week.
Yes, you deserve that. Just spend some time with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And were you with family, other family members?
No, it was just us two.
Oh, look at you guys.
How long have you two been together?
Almost 2 years. September of this summer will be 2 years. So
you should have had Beyonce queued up.
Should have. I'm still getting over the animal at the aquarium. Went to the aquarium. We pet a fox. I'm like, wait a minute. Was it swimming? No, that's cool. What? Did they have sharks?
No, there wasn't, because it wasn't huge, because it was inside a mall.
Jake, are you sure you're at an aquarium?
Yes. Well, I mean, it was, I don't know. It was Sequest. I've never heard of it.
It was a mini Sequest because it was small size.
Yeah, it was a mini Sequest. There was like.
Are you sure you were at a petting zoo?
No.
Okay.
But you could interact with most things. Like we fed the stingrays. We also fed the other fish. We got splashed by a big fish.
Nice.
So.
Was it Shamu?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Were you at SeaWorld?
No,
Jake?
It wasn't SeaWorld. I've never been to SeaWorld, so I don't know how to.
I was at the aquarium. I rode a roller coaster. I'm like, no, that's not an aquarium. Oh God! I rode Millennium Force at the aquarium. I'm like, no, that's not it. Oh, that's a Jake vacation, my friend. Listen to this. More than 14 million Americans age 50 and over actively play video games. It just
plays into how you think the retirement community is going to look here shortly.
40 million Americans.
I believe it.
50 and over. Think about that. They play video games. How about that? They found that in the study, they found that 3/4 of gamers age 50 plus play weekly, with 4 in 10 playing daily. Among gamers age 60 and above, 43% play video games every day.
What do you think they're playing?
I gotta imagine.
Tetris?
Well, you know what? Some of these. Listen, if you grew up a gamer, you stay.
Yeah, I would think some of them Mario.
I'm not saying you don't go back and play the classics that you grew up with, because why wouldn't you?
Right.
But I think what a misconception might be is that everyone thinks they're all just playing Nintendo and Sega.
Right.
I don't know, because I'm.
What do you think they're getting at the Atari?
Going way back now.
We have one, and it works.
Way back now. Listen, I have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every one of them works.
Yeah.
All of them work. My brother has like Sega Genesis, Sega CD. He has Dreamcast.
Oh, I love the Dreamcast. That was my favorite machine.
But I've done the rant a couple times on this show. I've told you, like, nursing homes are going to be different. You're going to have video games at the nursing homes, because Pop and Mama, when they go, I'm telling you, you're going to have people in their 60s playing Call of Duty. People in their 70s playing Call of Duty.
GTA.
Now playing it a little slower, but you know what I mean? But they're going to be playing those games. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in my 40s. I play video games. Your husband plays video games. He's in his 40s.
Yeah, he's in his 40s.
He plays video games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see myself.
Like, not super often. Most of the time now, he's playing, like, with my son. You see what I'm saying? Like, my son will come and get him and be like, hey, Dad, let's...
Yeah. But he's not like, what is this contraption?
Oh, gosh, no.
Like, let's go. Let's play. I mean, I see myself playing with my son. Now, I will... What a lot of you said is true. The video games have decreased since the birth of the child. But don't forget, he needs a lot of attention right now. There'll be a time where he begins to do his own thing.
Of course.
Then I shall return to my normal programming.
Right.
But I mean, that many, 40 million Americans over 50 actively playing video games.
Q92.
Early rain and thunder giving way to some sunshine for the afternoon with just an isolated lingering shower chance. Our high today near 70 degrees. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
8:21 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Christian Lauren here with you on your Wednesday morning. About 10 minutes away from talking to Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Also, still have to get a finalist for Taylor Swift tickets for her show in Pittsburgh this Saturday night. Listen for the cue to call. It's going to happen later on this hour. Be caller number 10. You'll be in the running. It's also a Your Call Wednesday. We see the text coming in. We see some comments on Facebook and YouTube coming in.
Yeah.
We'll try to get to as many as we can. Do not worry, my friend. I think I mentioned before the end of the last hour, my brother, I talk about
What's
bad
going
luck.
on with him?
Has anyone ever had a surgery that didn't work?
No.
Because add my brother to the list. He went to get his cast and stuff off.
Yeah.
Those of you who
I
don't
saw the
know-
picture of like the
Yeah.
incision.
For those of you who don't know, my brother a couple weeks ago tore his bicep off the bone. Went in to get it reattached. I took him to the surgery.
Yeah.
I waited all damn day. Oh my God, was that a long day? And
You're fine.
don't worry, everyone. I made it. He went in to get the cast off. They looked at it. It didn't take. Whatever they anchored
What
the
do they have to?
bicep
Do they have to go back in?
he's seeing a specialist tomorrow
Oh God. I'm
and
sorry,
has to
Justin.
have the surgery again.
Oh.
And he was very nervous about it, which some people are. I get it. When you go
What did they
under,
use bad string or something to
I
attach
don't
that
know.
back on there?
don't
Like,
know. Wrong glue. I don't know how you do it. But it didn't. The anchor, what they call it, the anchor.
ugh.
And they're like, well, sometimes it just doesn't take. I'm like, oh, that's it?
You have no other explanation?
So, yeah, like, oh, well, have the surgery again. Woody Woodpecker.
That's what I thought.
Just like, what? They just said, sometimes it doesn't take. Well, that's an odd response as far as I'm concerned. No apology even? No, like, oh, man.
No, the only thing
And
I
I
could
get
even
it. Sometimes that maybe things just don't. But he now has to go back and have it done again.
Oh,
Kidding me.
I'm so
He's
sorry.
so annoyed,
I bet.
angry, like sad even that he has to go back and do this again.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
it's summer and he's missing out on being able to get in the pool and like hang out with his family
yeah,
because of recovery times.
yeah.
Aw.
Well, apparently has happened to somebody else. Text message. My brother had his ankle almost come out of the skin and had that all fixed up in surgery. Obviously, they found out about 2 months later, all the screws slipped and he had to go do it all over again.
Would they have to re-break the like?
I don't
that's
know
a
how
green
you
stick
do that.
fracture, isn't it? Like when it splinters and like comes out of the skin.
Ooh.
I had that. Like,
Yeah, but where they had the screws all slipped?
I had that here.
You have like screws?
Do you see the point?
Kinda.
Like it's real sharp there. Like when you feel it under the skin. When I got in a car accident, I broke my collarbone, but it went like all the way through and the bones were like this. And I was like all worried about the bump there. And they're like, well, we could grind it down or we could put a screw in there and try and make it flush, but then you'll have a scar. I was like, never mind. So I just let it
Like
be. But
none of these choices sound
no,
good.
nothing sounds good about this.
This is not good at all.
But yeah, no, that sucks. He has to go through the whole thing over
Didn't
again.
take. He's so, and I would be the same way.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I just got my cat. I just got this off.
It kind of happened to my mom. My mom had shoulder surgery. She tore her, what is that? Rotator cuff.
Mhm.
And so she had to go in and have surgery, but then she ended up getting frozen shoulder. And like 2 weeks later, they had to go back in and like break up all that scar tissue that was forming.
Oh, it stinks.
That would suck. I mean, it was very painful. I know that.
Text line, Christian, I bet he still has to pay for the second surgery. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that should be a twofer since the first one didn't work out.
You're really going to bill me twice for this?
Right.
Like, really?
Yeah.
So I do. I truly felt bad. You could just feel the like, oh man, in his
That's
voice.
not fun at all.
Happened to anybody else? You ever go for surgery and it didn't take you to literally do it again?
Are you taking him, by the way, to the second one?
I told him, I was like, listen, here's what you do. Try to get it early in the morning, as early as possible. I was like, have someone take you.
Oh, and you'll go right
I'll
after.
come after work and I'll wait and I'll take you home.
Yeah, because his last surgery, he didn't go until like, what, 1 or 2?
And I was there till like 6 at night.
Yeah.
So I was like, it was like, we know what it is now. I was like, have mom or Elise or someone just take you, get you checked in.
Yeah.
I was like, when the show's over, I'll do my stuff here. I'll fly over there. Whoever's there can go home.
Yeah.
And I'll stay and get you home after.
That's a good idea.
So, because I was like, you don't want to do that 12 now, because the more surgeries ahead of you, the more they're going to get behind. Like I said, he was supposed to go back at 12:30. He went back at 2.
Yeah.
Just to go back.
Melissa from Facebook asked, did your brother get bumps after the surgery? My husband had it done. Luckily, his took, but he kept getting bumps on his skin, and they think maybe it was a reaction from the anchor.
I don't know. That's something worth asking. I don't know that. The only problem I know that he's had is it didn't take.
Which is the biggest problem.
Yeah, but it was with the anchor. That's what messed up. The anchor didn't take.
Stupid anchor.
Had a surgical breast biopsy, and they missed getting out the suspicious area. Plus, they charge you even though it wasn't done correctly.
That's crap.
That's big surgery mishap. What's yours? 330-450-9292. Someone on the text line wanted to hear some Sublime.
Oh, I'm always down with that.
And I mean, that to me is another timeless song as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
It's Santeria. It's 8:27. Rich DeRocher from the Hall of Fame coming up. Q92.
The biggest songs from the biggest artists. Today's hit music, Q92. We are Q92.
Hey, it's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. for Downtown with the Diva.
And Start Flavor.
So we'll give you weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway just for you.
Make sure you join us every single Thursday at 11 a.m. on Q92.
We're trying, the fiance and I are trying this. Let's buy lunch meat, make sandwiches, and save money, because I was bringing home lunch daily for both of us.
Yeah.
And we were looking at the price of that. Whether it is
whether you have it or not, it's it adds up.
Yeah, we're fine.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But we're just looking at it going.
It's like sticker shock. You're like, holy crap.
I mean, I don't care. Take Chipotle, almost $10 for one.
Yeah, last night for two, because my son won't eat it, but my daughter and I got it, and it was like $18.
Right. So go to Subway, get a 12-inch sub at Subway, about $10 for rounding up. Obviously,
they do the buy one get one half off a lot.
They do, and I have the app. But I'm just looking at it and seeing like, wow, times 5.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? We could just buy some lunch meat for like $15, and it's good for the whole week.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been trying to do. We've been very good at it. And then the weekend, we'll go Chipotle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can splurge a little bit.
During the week, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know what I'm playing?
Yeah.
Any more Cedar Point passes this season, Christian?
Never know.
You never know. Nothing imminent, but you never know. It seems anywhere you go now, it's between $10 to $15 to eat a meal. Depending on what you get, even fast food. Do
you want to know something?
If you're going to get like a value meal, $8-9.
It definitely was $9.87 last night. My son doesn't like Chipotle, so he wanted McDonald's. He loves their spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. Mm-hmm. So I went and got him the meal. It was $9.87. I was like, oh my gosh, this is more expensive than my Chipotle.
Yeah, no, listen, it is. You don't realize it, I think, sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. They have to pass the cost on to us. Everything's increasing. You know, yesterday, gas was like at $3.13 something. It was $3.69.9 last night driving home from his basketball game.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Guardians lost to the Padres last night 6-3. They're now 31-35 on the season. They'll play the Padres again tonight at 9:40 p.m. Aaron Savali will be on the mound for the Guardians. The Akron Rubber Ducks beat New Hampshire last night 9-1. The Ducks are now 29-28 on the season. They'll play New Hampshire again tonight on the road at 6:35 p.m. And in NHL playoffs last night, the Las Vegas Knights have won Lord Stanley's Cup after a 9-3 victory over Florida last night. Congrats to the Las Vegas Knights, your Stanley Cup champion. That's a look at sports right here on Q92. You never heard the story? You never heard the sermon about Ben? Jake knows about Ben.
You have to play it for her.
What happened to Ben, Jake? What did he do to Ben?
He punched him in the stomach.
Crumpled the kid.
The pastor did?
Yeah, I'll play it for you. I got it.
What in the world kind of church is this?
Dude, I TikTok shows you all these churches. Now, this is not a joke. Like, this is, if you watch the video, you clearly see this is a man preaching in front of a congregation at a church. Don't know the church, don't know where it is. But this is the Cliff Notes version. And if you listened yesterday, I'm sorry for hearing it again, but actually no, because it's funny.
Day youth group, and he was just trying to push my buttons, and he was just, kind of not taking the Lord serious. And I went, bam! I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid. I just crumpled him. And I leaned over and I said, Ben, when are you going to stop playing games with God? I led that man to the Lord right there.
You let that man to the Lord.
Okay, great. I'm glad he found God, but at the same time,
I crumpled the kid.
What in the world?
What? Listen, he said clearly he was messing with him. He was pushing buttons,
and he was just trying to push my buttons. And
I
trying to
get
push his
that,
buttons.
but that violence is not the answer. I mean,
Well,
kids will push your buttons. That's what they do.
I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid.
I would be so offended if I were a parent.
I love though how he ties it at the end.
I led that man to the Lord right there.
Oh, he's so proud of that punch. You can hear it in his voice.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
8:34 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian and Lauren here with you. Still to come this hour. The Q to call is going to happen a little later. When you hear it, be caller number 10 to 330-450-9292, and you'll become a finalist for a chance to win tickets to see Taylor Swift at her Saturday show in Pittsburgh. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and don't forget, you can head to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter and watch the video live stream. Give us a like and, put something in the comments. Check in with us or give us a compliment. We always like that. And at the end of the show, we'll pull another finalist from those that interact with us on the live video show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
There you go. Also be listening for chances with Nicolino, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan at night to become a finalist. We make that call Friday morning at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
That's a special Friday giveaway. So, and good luck to all the finalists that already became one, because I know you're going to be looking forward to Friday.
Yeah, no kidding.
What a phone call we're going to make this week.
Yeah.
All right, it's 8:35. It's Wednesday. That means we are being joined by our friends at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, like we are every Wednesday. Rich DeRocher stopping by. And if you're watching the video, you can see him right there on video. He's here to tell us what's going on with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Rich, good morning. How are we doing today?
We're doing okay. And if I don't want to plug any particular insurance company by name, but there is there are several insurance companies with a lot of creative ads, but the one where they talk about clogging in the house or ants in the house or lights and sirens. If you hear some strange noises from above me, it is not, there's not clogging in the house. It's some work being done on the Hall of Fame's roof. So I apologize in advance if you hear any really loud thuds. They're working right over my head.
That's okay.
No worries, Rich. As long as you stay safe, that's fine. Glad they're fixing the roof for you guys. But you know, it's funny.
If you see a roofer fall in my lap, please call 911.
Will do.
Rich, you might go viral if that happens.
That's true.
Well, there's a silver lining to everything.
There you go. But you speak about like maybe some construction noise above you. There's some awesome construction going on right now at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Some really cool stuff. I've been checking your social media, watching it, that's going on right now. But for those that don't know, let's tell them. Let's fill them in.
Well, we've got some things going on inside and outside. And if you drove along I-77 in recent weeks, you probably saw the iconic dome of the original rotunda of the hall. Had some scaffolding around it, and that was some maintenance work there, a repainting of the dome. So that it would be really reflective of the lights that we've added to the hall to be able to light at night, in various colors, so we can celebrate teams or causes in the community. Next phase is just patching the roofs themselves, thump, thump, thump. But then outside, something that's really special and exciting for us is that iconic sign that faces I-77 is getting a complete overhaul. The old sign came down on Monday, and the new sign installation began yesterday and will continue today. And that should all be operational by the end of the week. A lot of it's weather dependent, but the forecast looks pretty good now for the next couple of days. So you will see a very bright, very shiny, and very special sign welcoming people to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio.
Yeah, and Rich, I've seen it. I've seen the new one on your guys' social media, and I got to tell you, it looks amazing. It's awesome. It's modern. It stays true, though, to the origins of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I think it's beautiful, and I think people are going to love seeing it. It's going to stick out. It's going to grab your attention. Not that the other one didn't, but this is a really, really cool modernization of that sign that everyone's going to see driving down 77.
It is, and we'll be able to share messaging around the Hall of Fame, around the sponsors who help to make the programming possible here and around Canton, and some of our friends inside and outside the community who help make this all possible. We'll share some messaging from them and promote activities happening here at the hall, and even some special messages to let people know what's going on.
No, that's fantastic. Well, so we've got some things going on construction-wise outside of the Hall of Fame, but things are cooking. They're heating up for our class of 2023 for this year's enshrinement. Tell us a little bit about the new exhibit we've heard about.
I tell people that one of the things that the hall I felt could do a little bit better job of was really letting people know who the new class is. And we weren't always the best at, it was in the museum, but it wasn't right inside the front door and really greeting people the way myself and some others here felt maybe we could do a little bit better. And we are doing it not only a little better, but a lot better. For the class of 2023. We have moved the locker exhibit, and if people have been here in recent years, they have seen how the Hall of Fame creates a locker for each of the new enshrinees with items significant to their career, items that they help us pick out, and create a locker for them, like you might find in a locker room, only instead of a jersey and helmet and pads, it's special items significant to them. Well, we've moved that from downstairs, from a lower level downstairs, right up inside the front door. Brand new, all glass, open on four sides, cases. It's very bright. It's very inviting. You walk in the front door now, you're going to see a sign that says a special class of 2023 featured exhibit. And you're going to see items for Joe Thomas and Zach Thomas and DeMarcus Ware and Rondé Barber and Joe Klecko and Ken Riley and Don Coryell and Chuck Holly. And the whole class of 2023. So there's something in there that's going to appeal to everybody. And you're going to walk right through the front door and you're going to say, now I really have an appreciation for how great this class is.
I like that a lot because obviously I've always seen the locker exhibits. I like that. And it's always interesting to see some of the unique items. When you think about, the locker, they give you a jersey or whatever, and they do that. But there's times I've gone down and seen those exhibits, Rich, and it's really interesting. I've seen things like Bibles, things that you wouldn't think that they want you to display in their locker that meant a lot to them. I mean, it's really interesting because like I said, you might see some things that you wouldn't necessarily think would be in their locker, but they wanted that included in their locker at the Hall of Fame.
I think the only thing missing is a fishing pole for Joe Thomas. We need to talk with him about that. Of course, big Browns fans kind of get that connection there. Absolutely. But you're right. It's something like we've got game balls, we've got bobbleheads, we've got high school football helmets, college football helmets, shoes, jerseys, other athletic equipment that was Rondé Barber's has children's books in it, because after he and Tiki got finished playing, they got into writing children's books about football and about life and about being brothers. And, that's what was special to him. And he wanted people to see that. So it's really significant, the role that the players, coaches, or contributors themselves play in picking out what's going in there.
Now, Rich, before we let you go, I have to mention, Father's Day is it's almost here.
Oh, yeah.
And you might be thinking about your dad. He could be a Browns fan, a Steelers fan. Doesn't matter. Any fan of any team in the NFL, and that gift shop of yours, I don't care what team your father roots for, might be a great place to check out before Father's Day this weekend.
We've got something for fans of every team, fans of the Hall, throwback things for some of the older players, older team colors. Right inside the entryway to the store is an exhibit with the sportula. If you have a dad who loves to be the grill master, he needs a sportula with his favorite team. It's a spatula with the steel blade, and inside the steel blade is the engraving of the logo of his favorite team. And there's golf balls with marks of NFL teams on it. So if your dad's a golfer, if your dad's a griller, if your dad's a fan, if your dad needs a new ball hat or golf shirt, come on down. We've got something that'll take care of that.
I love that you bring that up, because like my husband, every year we would get him, like for Christmas or for a certain holiday, we'd get him like a new Brown shirt. And finally he looked at me and he's like, I love my Cleveland Browns, but stop buying me shirts. It's like, I have a drawer full of shirts. And I say that just because you have so much stuff that is team oriented besides shirts. I mean,
you need a koozie, you need a wall hanging, you need a replica helmet,
cave.
Make your man cave at that.
Banners, flags, decals, and really some things, kind of in every price range. If you've got a young child who wants to, give something to dad, there's some things here, plenty of choices under $10. You get something special for dad.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great idea.
Rich, always a pleasure talking to you and catching up with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Look forward to talking to you next week. But before we go, we got to give you your request on a Your Call Wednesday.
All right. For Your Call Wednesday, this song's been stuck in my head all morning, so I apologize in advance for anybody who's going to get the earworm. But if we're going to be talking about highway signs, we need to hear the sign by Ace of Base. How about that?
We can do that for you.
That is great. Let's celebrate
All
the
right.
same sign with that.
Rich, have a great day. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks.
All right, Rich DeRocher, Pro Football Hall of Fame. And here's his request. I haven't heard this one in a while.
I love it, though.
Ace of Base. I saw the signs. Q92. Any of you guys ever stay at your one-night stands? Because I wouldn't.
No, I'd be like, bye.
I never did. Not that I had a ton, but I mean...
Oh, you...
I was single for how long?
I know.
Why is it like it shocks? Why is that shocking?
I don't know. I'm going to say something that's going to be... It's going to sound really mean. I really don't mean it to.
Well, usually that's like, no offense, but...
I just feel like I would never see you having a one-night stand because I think you're a really nice guy. And I'm not saying that you're not a nice person if you have one-night stands.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that sometimes that's like a little bit jerky. Like we use each other by, like on both sides of the fence, male and female.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just think you're too nice to have that.
I guess not with like a stranger, I guess. So maybe I didn't. It was people I knew, And we decided
hooked
mutually, like,
okay,
hey.
that is different. I just mean like meeting someone, using them for that, and walking away. To me, I could never see you doing that.
No, I had a couple of mutual, let's use each other.
Okay.
Until one of us
met somebody and had to discontinue usage.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah.
Okay, but that's fine. See, to me, that's not a one-night stand. That's hooking up.
That's fair. That's fair.
Friends with benefits.
I accept that.
Okay.
I accept that. Yeah, that's probably what I did more. I was not a seductress out of the...
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, do you see what I'm saying, though? Like, it's kind
I feel
of...
like that's better. If you could get someone to agree to that.
I agree, but I'm talking true one-night stands is like a little...
I guess I didn't.
I
know you didn't.
No, I didn't.
But no, I guess I don't think, looking back, I mean, even like, I'm trying to think like college, like where I met someone. Does making out at a wedding count?
That's
but
all you
nothing
did was
else?
make out?
Yeah.
One night tongue stand?
Yeah, I guess that's not a stand at all. We didn't even, no, I never, oh my God, I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. You're too nice. Like,
No! I never did.
Listen, I'm not trying to take your man card or anything. I'm just saying.
I never had a one night stand. I really don't think I have now. What a revelation.
You're welcome.
To see Taylor Swift in Pittsburgh, only from Q92.
Oh boy, that's the cue to call 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you will be our latest finalist, and you'll have a chance to win these tickets to see Taylor Swift in Pittsburgh Saturday night. Caller 10, good luck.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of, my son's playing basketball right now. Can we talk about how the NBA has influenced some of these middle schoolers to do the flop to try and draw a foul call?
Got the kids flopping?
Oh my gosh, but they're terrible at it, so it's hilarious. It doesn't even look natural.
Like after it already happened?
Yeah, like, so they get there. There's contact. Be like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There's the flop. Like, guys, that's not how this works.
Are they coaching that?
What do you mean?
To try to flop?
I don't know. Wasn't kids on my son's team, thank goodness. But one of the kids on the other team flopped. And it was, wow. But we've seen it before. They start doing this. I guess the coach is okay with it. If I were the coach, I'd be like, knock it off. But I'm not the coach.
Yeah,
not even close.
We're not flopping.
Right. We're not doing that. This is middle school basketball.
Can we not flop?
Right.
Like, this game's hard enough to watch. You're 8.
Exactly. You guys keep turning the ball over left and right.
The score's 3-2. All right. It's the fourth quarter.
Well, it's not that bad.
Can we please stop?
Listen to this. So you know Evan, right? I mean, he used to work here. He's also my nephew. There is this place on the way between like North Canton area and Hartville where there's like a sharp bend, okay? So these people have a mailbox and it's kind of like right on the bend. So he took the curve too fast and he hit that mailbox, right? Mm-hmm. Jacked his car up. Those people, the neighbors came out and they're like, yeah, their mailbox has been hit so many times. They decided to go ahead and fill that post with concrete. I mean, it was solid as solid could be. I mean, they're like, it had to have been hit at least 20 times. And they were finally like, this is enough.
They're like, you will not wreck your car.
Exactly.
Christian was big pimping in his Ford Escort. Yeah, it was called a Ford Lynx, but it was literally the exact same.
I'm looking at the picture. It really is.
Like, I don't know what the Lynx was or what, because it didn't say Escort on the car. It said Lynx.
See, mine was an Escort, the one that I totaled, and it was like, remember those ones that were like aqua green?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
The biggest mistake on the text line, biggest mistake I ever made as a teenage driver was letting my now wife in the car back then. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What was your biggest teenage driving mistake? When you got your license, somewhere between 16 and 20, you were a teenager.
Right.
What was your big, and it was your fault. I don't mean, I got sideswiped by an a-hole I mean, you made the mistake. It was your fault. It was my fault I hit that mailbox. No one else's fault. I mean, I got it. I pulled that thing right out of the ground. Right out of the ground.
I'll never forget, I was with a friend when we were in high school, and she had her license before me, and we were pulling in somewhere, and she hit somebody's car pulling into the parking spot. Now, when I say hit it, there was there was a scrape, but wasn't horrible, but she did do damage. She backed right back out of that parking spot and left. I was like, what are you doing? I thought for sure there was going to be a warrant, cops, sirens. Like, we were done.
This is it. We're Thelma and Louise now. We have to drive off a mountain.
Q92.
Early rain and thunder giving way to some sunshine for the afternoon with just an isolated lingering shower chance. Our high today near 70 degrees. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Tyler.
Hey, Tyler, where are you calling from this morning?
In the Lions right now, heading to a job site.
All right, Tyler, congratulations. You're calling number 10. You're now a Taylor Swift finalist.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tyler. Are you so excited? I mean, is this are you taking a friend, a girlfriend?
I'll be taking my wife.
Oh, my goodness. Literally, you might win Husband of the Year if you win these tickets then.
Hopefully.
All right, well, Tyler, you are in the running. I would be listening, and if your phone rings Friday morning, I'd answer it as fast as you can because it could be really great news, all right?
Will do.
All right, just tell everybody your favorite station that hooked you up and made you a finalist.
Q92.
Used to love the spelling bees. They still air them on ESPN?
I don't know.
Remember there was a girl that would cover her mouth and spell the word in her mouth before she would do it?
Well, I think that's smart. It's like a test run. Yeah.
Like BLE. LCO. I loved it. I loved her. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. This is great.
You're not wrong now that you say that. You really are good at the impersonation.
So good. And the one kid that thought he had the word right but didn't.
And then when they said that they're wrong, they would have this look of
no,
what?
but he was like, yes, I know this. I know this. And then he missed it.
And they would be like, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
He was like that, and I felt bad because it It really wasn't a cocky kid. It was a happy kid.
Like he was excited because he really thought he nailed it.
He wasn't like, ha ha. He was like, yes.
Yeah.
Like can I find it real? I don't know what the hell you type in. Spelling bee.
Yeah,
kid thought he knew.
Right. What's that Google search look like?
I don't know. I go to YouTube. Spelling bee.
Were you ever in a spelling bee?
Kid. No, but I've said this over the time I've been on Q92. I know I've said this a million times. I wanted to be in it every year. Like I literally.
Well, then why weren't you?
I lost.
Oh, I see.
You did the
You
spelling bee
pre-qualified in your classroom, right?
I never won in my class.
Oh.
But I was like pumped when it was time every year, and I was like, this is it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I can do this. And I would get a little bit far. Like half the class would be sitting down because they're done. I'm like, oh man, never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened.
I always got
always
pretty.
won it. Vince Tornacasa always won it.
Oh.
Vince, I hope you're doing well, you and your family, but damn you.
I believe it was Iri Hashimoto who always won in our class. I got pretty far in the classroom spelling bee, though. I was proud of that.
Oh, I think I found it. Hold on, let me wait for an ad, I'm sure. Hey, hello, Hertz. Okay. This kid, it's a famous clip on spelling. It's matter of fact, this clip alone, I don't know who posted this, 5.6 million views.
Okay.
So the kid comes up and he thinks he knows the word. And again, it's not out of arrogance. It's out of happiness.
Excitement.
Here's Jacob again.
Deep breath.
Kabara Goya.
Kabara Goya. I knew it. I totally knew it. Okay. Kabara Goya. Cabaragoya. Kabara Goya. What?
Kabara Goya is spelled Kabaragoya.
What? Yeah, he lost.
That's what I'm saying. They're always surprised, like, you're wrong. Reread it.
It was a K, not a C. Poor kid.
Yeah.
Off right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It's 8:58. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, another finalist win that 4-pack of tickets. See the Guardians and the Walk the Moon concert right afterwards. That's powered by SARTA, celebrating 25 years of service in the Stark County community. That's coming up at the 9 o'clock hour. Plus, the end of the show, we're going to announce our winner, who also becomes a Taylor Swift finalist, just for liking the live video on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Liking it and then making a comment saying good morning, whatever. Just make a comment and like it. You're entered. We're going to pick one of you and make you a finalist before we get out of here at 10 o'clock. That's all coming up next hour. Right now, it's TLC going out by request on Facebook.
Yeah, Sarah, this is Unpretty just for you.
It's TLC. It's Unpretty. It's right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Be careful next hotel you go to.
Okay.
This went viral. Was it Nashville, Tennessee? A hotel guest alleges he woke up to find the night manager of the hotel not only in his room but licking his toes.
Shut up.
That would be a quiet morning show if I did that.
Oh.
Yes.
You're funny.
A Nashville hotel guest. CBSnews.com, but you can find this on every website ever. At 5 a.m., he woke up to find a man licking his toes. And now the hotel's night manager has been arrested and accused of sexual assault and is being sued along with the hotel. When the guest, whose name is Peter Brennan, who I wouldn't have given my name if I were him, says he woke up to the disturbing scene. He immediately started yelling, and the man left his room.
Duh.
The suspect was identified as David Neal, who was the nighttime manager at the Hilton in downtown Nashville.
Ooh.
So we're not talking about like some like backwoods. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Highway 6 motel.
Nights in, you know what I mean? Nothing like that. Like in some like farm. We're talking about downtown Nashville.
And in the Hilton.
The Hilton in downtown Nashville.
When did this happen?
over the weekend.
Oh, I wonder if he was there for Taylor Swift.
Over the weekend. I mean, come on.
That's disgusting.
It is
I would kick
unbelievable.
somebody in the face if I woke up to that. I would literally.
You know what you say you would, but I don't know how you react to it. Think about that.
I think it would be utter shock. I don't think you could like wrap your mind around doing it right away, but then I think it would just go to rage and it would just be like swinging, throwing things, like get away from me.
This guy's going to make a lot of money with this lawsuit.
Yeah, he is. He's going to stay in Hilton anytime he wants.
Yeah.
For as long as he wants, for nada.
Oh, man. The guy was even wearing his uniform with his name tag on.
What a dummy.
Can you imagine?
I would never stay in a hotel again.
I'm trying to think. I was just in a hotel, not grandchild's with my fiance, but I can't. I was in a hotel last week, waking up to a man sucking my toes.
Okay, I have a question. Do you sleep with a foot out of the covers?
No.
Okay, so you wouldn't be as easily accessible. I do.
True.
I have to do one leg out, one leg in. It drives my husband nuts.
Well, I don't think you're this guy's type.
No, it sounds like he likes my
Yeah,
husband.
he.
But I'm just saying, there's other toe suckers out there probably.
There's a lot. I remember, and this is years ago. I'm talking maybe 10 years ago, if not more. I was in radio, but I don't even know if I was here yet. And there was a serial footlicker at YSU in their library. Like it multiple. He got arrested. He got caught.
Would he like crawl under tables and stuff?
I
and
guess.
Get to
And
feet?
he had done it to a few girls there, and he got caught.
Yeah.
Chris, did you see they're putting a Chick-fil-A by Camelot Lanes? What? That's way closer to where I live.
You know what?
No, I did not.
That's good for you, but you know what's bad for me? Like I saw it last night. It made me so sad. Coach's Burger Bar closed, like permanently.
Saw that.
I mean, they had the best fries.
I don't think I've ever been to a Coach's.
Oh, Christian, you missed out. It was good.
Wasn't that place something before it was Coach's?
Fox and Hound.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I was there when it was the Fox and the Hound.
Shoot
Fox
some
and
pool.
Hound or
Yeah.
Fox and the Hound?
I don't know.
So,
Did you shoot pool?
No, I think I went there for work. I think we all, it was like when I first started, I think we all went there after an event.
Oh.
Hung out for a little bit.
That sounds like fun.
It was all right.
I know you love get-togethers.
I sure do. Longer out in public, the better. But yeah. No, it was all right. I had no issue with it. I've had worse times, I can tell you that. But
Ooh, somebody on Facebook said there's still a Coach's in Salem, so I still have hope. They have the best
there you
cheeseburger
go.
salad.
Head over to Salem. They got a nice Italian restaurant in Salem. Can't think of the name of it, but it's a really
You
good.
say this every time, and every
Really
time
good.
someone comes to our rescue on the text line.
Really good Italian food. Really good cavatelli or spaghetti dinner. Nice garlic bread they give you. Very well done. I forget what it's called. But Enzo's?
Yeah, I think that's what they've said before.
Anyway, they have that going on for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hope y'all had a good day yesterday. Hope your Monday was good. This is the last absolutely horrid weather day of the week. I'm not saying tomorrow's great, but it's not. Today is just stupid.
It's really
it was
dumb.
wet snowing on my way here.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad my son has the basketball tournament tonight, so it's not like we're missing out on good weather. See what I'm saying?
Ezio's. That's Ezio's. That's what it is.
Yeah, somebody just, yep.
Looking for a good
Thank you.
Italian spot in Salem. Ezio's. You're welcome. We're sitting in bed watching a commercial for Ozempic, which is that new pill for
weight loss drug or something. Or
no,
is it
it's for diabetes?
But they use it as a weight loss drug.
Yeah, and she's like, does Dr. D, why don't you ask to try that for your diabetes? I said, are you really asking me to ask my doctor if Ozempic is right for me? I was like, is that what you just did? She started laughing. She's like, oh my God, I guess I am. I was like, I'm going to record it and I'm going to ask it exactly like that. So my next time I go to doctor, I'm going to record it.
They need to put you in the commercial.
And we will play it on the show. I am going to be one of the first people. I'm going to say it just like that. Dr. D, is Ozempic right for me?
Yes, you need to ask
I'm going to
that.
see what he said.
Yeah, you should.
Apparently, I just like, are you really asking me to do that? I was like, man, how cold is it? Because I do this thing now when I'm looking at something, I go, Alexa, what's the temperature in this city? It's like 60. It's like 67.
That's your new thing. Is
what I do. We watching a game. I'm like, hey, what's the weather where that is? And then I, okay. All right.
Interesting. You just have to know what it's like there.
Yeah. Like they showed a Dallas Cowboys draft party.
Yeah. And you're like,
everyone's that's how it's like, Alexa, what's the temperature in Dallas, Texas? 75. I'm like, oh, it's nice, beautiful. Okay.
I think that's so funny.
Okay, it's good. They got nice. That's no wonder everyone's in t-shirts. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And then I hear Kansas City is like 65. Oh, that's like us. That's like us.
Do you regurgitate that information like to the fiance or the daughter? Like you're sitting there
in
and
the
you're like,
room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
I just because we have Alexa over the house. So
I gotcha. Okay.
we got living room, bedroom. So we're just like our thermostat's Alexa. But yeah, I'll just be watching a game. Doesn't matter what it is. Like I'll watch the Guardians in Washington, D.C. I'm like, okay, Alexa, what's the temperature in D.C.? Oh, 60. Oh, that's cold. I just sit there.
Just have to know.
For some reason, that's a new thing with me. I got to know when I'm watching a sporting event or I see fans out. I'm like, well, what's it like there?
I'm really concerned for you. Like
I also
you're aging
almost daily. I'll ask what the weather's going to be like here.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, Alexa, what's the weather in Ocean City, Maryland? Because it gets me going thinking about vacation.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea.
It's Ocean City, Maryland. What's the temperature?
My husband always laughs at me because I'll be like, "What's it supposed to be like next week?"
Kid Leroy and Justin Bieber stay right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. It's 9 minutes after 9 already, and good morning to you guys. How's we doing out there? 9 o'clock hour. Welcome to it. Morning's flying by today, kids.
It really is. Gosh.
Appreciate you guys being with us on the radio, streaming us online at Q92radio.com. Appreciate you guys watching the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can do it every day, Monday through Friday from 7 to 10. Again, if you haven't liked our Facebook page yet, go do it now. Q92 Radio on Facebook. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page, go do that right now. Q92 on Facebook, like and subscribe. And if you're not following us on Twitter, go ahead and follow us on Twitter right now at Q92 on Twitter.
Pro tip, if you follow us on YouTube, you'll get a preview every day of what we're giving away. So if you're like always curious, go follow YouTube and you'll get a notification when we go live, and it'll say in the description what we have for prizes. So
yes, it will.
Yeah.
We have that for you. Now, what do we got for you this hour here? Well, it's very simple. We have an opportunity for you to become a finalist in your final day to do so, for a chance to win this really cool summer prize of 4-pack of tickets to see the Guardians take on the Milwaukee Brewers on Saturday, June 24th. So you and 3 of your friends are going to see a great baseball game on a Saturday night. But, as we love to say, that's not all. After that, you and your 3 friends with your field pass walk right on to Progressive Field, and you get to watch live and in person and up close the Walk the Moon concert after the show. How great is that? That's powered by our friends at SARTA, celebrating 25 years of service to the Stark County community. We give that away tomorrow. So if you're a finalist, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, make sure that phone's by you. And if you want to get in the running for this, you got one chance with us here coming up this hour. Then you're going to have your final chance with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan at night. So keep listening. The Q2 call is going to be going on all day. You to be in for a running to win that awesome prize. And another chance to become a Taylor Swift finalist by watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Like the live video feed, put a comment in, and you're entered. Lauren is going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist as well. So if you want another opportunity for a chance to get a phone call from us Friday to tell you that you're going to see Taylor, that's coming up at the end of the show as well. But you got an hour to do it. Go like the video. Go type good morning, hello, Taylor Swift, octopus, whatever you want to type.
No.
I said whatever you want to type.
Okay.
No, there's no limit. Just type something and you're entered. It is that simple. So that's what we got for you here this hour. It's all coming up right now. It's Jonas Brothers and Waffle House. It's Q. Okay, Lauren. I don't know if you saw this, but I always start my day with CNBC. I need to know what's going on in the world of business.
Yeah, you are very well-rounded in that
my
regard.
My stocks, my bonds, I'm always buying, selling, trade that.
I don't know how you do it. It's tiring.
Oh, man. Give me 4 shares of Disney right now. Oh, no, I'm going to trade it. Give me 2 for Cedar Point. I'm always just working with crypto.
Like a dog.
My portfolio is vast, and I don't use that word loosely.
Yep.
It was on CNBC, and I saw yesterday, oh, my God, Netflix password sharing crackdown rolls out in the United States. This came out yesterday afternoon at 2:31, to be exact, p.m. It began alerting customers that their password sharing days were over. Now, I didn't get this email.
I don't think we did either. I'm pretty sure someone would have said something.
Maybe it was in my junk, and I delete my junk every day, so maybe that's how I missed it.
Do you usually get emails from Netflix, though? Do you remember seeing them at other times?
No.
Oh.
In an email to members, the streamer said, your Netflix account is for you and the people you live with in your household. Members now can transfer a profile of someone outside their household so that person can begin a membership and they pay for on their own. Or you can pay an extra $7.99 a month per person.
What is the regular monthly rate for Netflix?
They automatically take it out.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
And that's sad because I should know that. But
Same.
I should know what money's leaving me every month.
Yeah.
But I don't. I know once a year I get a thing goes, it went up $1.
Oh, always.
It's coming to the United States. They've been doing this in other countries so far.
Yeah.
Again, the quote, the Netflix account is for you and the people you live with in your household. It goes on to say that members can transfer a profile of someone outside of their household so the person can begin a new membership. Let me see. Members can be added to its standard premium plan without ads. They have a cheaper ads version too.
Right. Well,
you can get.
Is that kind of like Hulu? Hulu does that too, where they have tiers.
Yeah, they offer both. Oh, here it is. In the United States, standard with ads, $6.99 a month. Basic, 1 device at a time, $9.99 a month. Standard, 2 devices at a time, $15.49 a month. And premium, 4 devices at one time, $19.99 a month are the prices that they have.
Okay. Well,
So
I was trying to determine, like, if they sent you that referral link, if you're going to save some money if you went and got your own account.
Now, earlier this year, they started this in New Zealand, Canada, Portugal, and Spain.
Okay. Yeah, no, I knew they were.
You have to pick a primary location for your account.
Yeah.
So they do it that way.
Okay.
Let me see some data they had from this so far, too. In their notice, the company didn't provide such specifics for U.S. households. Rather gave the 2 options of either transferring a profile or paying a fee for the extra.
I think
they said the company said it's seen its subscriber growth affected internationally.
I don't
where it
think
had
this is one that is impossible for you. I really don't.
Okay.
So we'll see.
We'll
Lauren's
see.
1-1 since we started keeping track this year on guessing these music trivia questions. I got one for her. We're gonna talk about that coming up. I'm excited now. It's Q92.
Christian?
Yes, Lauren.
Breakfast dreams came true for me over the weekend.
Did that?
Yeah, actually, yesterday morning, about this time, we went to a place that I have never been to before.
Cracker Barrel.
No. We went to a Tim Hortons. I've never been to a Tim Hortons
I
before.
have also. Wasn't there one somewhere around here? And there was one in Youngstown. It failed.
What?
It closed like in a year.
I don't. What is wrong with you people in Youngstown?
I don't. It closed. It was open for not even a year.
Christian, we went to checkout. We're standing there.
Is it donuts?
It's a bake shop, and they do like breakfast sandwiches, and like it's kind of like a Dunkin'. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we're standing there, and we're trying to decide whether or not we want to go sweet or if we want to have like a breakfast sandwich for breakfast, right? So we make our decisions, and we get up, we walk up to the counter, and I go to order my daughter and I's breakfast, and we ended up going with a breakfast sandwich, and I'm like, I need 2 sausage, egg, and cheese croissants. And she's like, okay, do you want coffee or juice? And I'm like, okay, 1 coffee, 1 juice. And then she was like, okay, what do you want as a side? Do you want a hash brown, a donut? And I'm like, what? I can get a donut as a side with my breakfast sandwich? I mean, my chubby girl dreams came true in that moment. I got a donut as a side with my breakfast sandwich. It was like the greatest morning breakfast stop ever. Ever. Why don't at a Tim Hortons? Why doesn't anybody else do this?
I don't know.
And I want to know what the under-over is on who picks the hash brown to the donut. Because when given the choice of a donut, I think most sane people would get a donut.
On text, Timmy's is the best. It's based out of Canada, named for a Canadian hockey player.
Yeah, I found all of this out. I was like, I need to know more about this place. I was like, Googling it.
I think it was in Girard. I think. I could be wrong. Listeners, correct me. But it closed in like not even a year. It just closed.
Is wrong with you people?
Well, Hooters failed in the Mahoning Valley.
Okay.
It's weird the things that
everybody eats breakfast, though. I mean, everybody eats breakfast. Not everybody wants to go look at Jubblies while they have dinner.
Isn't there
fair?
Yeah, but I'll swear by this, and I'll die on the hill. I love Hooters food. Their breaded wings and curly fries are flipping amazing. I will die on that hill.
All right.
Tim Hortons has the best chili. Where's there one around here?
I know. Like, where can I go to get this magic again?
The only one I ever saw was, I think, Girard, and I'm pretty sure it closed in like a year.
They were all over Detroit. All over Detroit. Like, you literally would, every single stop, every single exit, there was a sign for a Tim Hortons. Huh.
I have 3 kiddos, someone says. I got 5 with a set of twins. There you go.
Wow. Well, at least that was you got a 2 for on one of those.
2 for 1 special.
Right.
I have 4 on my own. I'm average with 3 kids. Youngest is 9. Always kind of wished I had one more. Not me, but my uncle had 13 kids. 6 boys, 7 girls. All like no step brothers and sisters. All just boom. 7. Now that's impressive. That wiener should go to the Hall of Fame. My sister-in-law has 6 children. Wow. 1 and done here. Tied the tubes at 29.
Yeah, I've got someone else over on Facebook. Tammy says 2. I have 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl. Then tied those tubes.
You untie tubes? Is that
yes.
a dumb question?
Yeah, no, you can. You can do a tubal ligation, and then there's a reversal for it. Now, I don't know if it's as effective as like doing a vasectomy reversal. I don't know.
I don't know either. Is it like loop it, swoop it?
No, I think they like cauterize it now.
Oh.
Like they burn.
Damn.
They cut it. And
that's definitive.
Yeah.
Not only am I going to cut it, I'm going to cauterize it afterwards. All right, we're going to double down on this.
Well, you got to make sure nothing's getting through there. No, I mean, it happens on vasectomies.
Q92.
Early rain and thunder giving way to some sunshine for the afternoon with just an isolated lingering shower chance. Our high today near 70 degrees. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
came across this. People get divorced all the time. And the source for this is Women's Day. Read it every morning.
Okay, yeah.
It has 10 things that all divorced guys have in common. And I was reading the list, and I was like,
Are you seeing a trend?
It's a good list. I feel like it's a very relatable list for divorced men. Things that they have in common. Love doesn't always work out. Sometimes it falls apart. You heard Fergie. Big girls don't cry, but she explained it. She had to move on. In fact, I want to play that while I go over this list.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
I'm going to right now.
But you're saying that then that women are the ones who end the marriage and leave the man divorced. Yeah. Okay.
This is just a thing that divorced guys have in common.
I see.
This isn't who caused it.
Okay.
This is what they all have.
I know I'm saying what the song says.
In common. You all right?
I know. Just making sure you understood what I was saying.
Yeah. Number one, they're shocked. Men are shocked. I can see that. We're oblivious. I can see that. What? Divorce? Yeah, they're shocked when it happens.
Oh, okay.
Technology takes precedence over their relationships.
That's a huge issue. We've had that problem in our household before. Like, sometimes Tony will be like, seriously, Lauren, put the phone down.
And
I do.
I think that's a both sex thing, men and women.
Yeah, I think it can be.
But absolutely, I agree with you. Absolutely. Technology can take you just get sucked in your phone. Like, I know I can. I'm not going to pretend like I can't. But the not daughter, my God. I've never seen a human in their phone more than in my life. Like, it's insane.
I know.
It's
I worry
insane.
about our youth. That's all they're not going to have good communication skills because they're constantly buried in their phone commenting on social media versus having a conversation.
Just staring at the phone like doesn't matter what we are doing.
I know.
Even if we're watching a show together, she's watching the show, but like in her phone the whole time. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not pretending like I can't be.
Oh, no, I can be too. I get it. I understand the addiction.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like, not me.
100%.
But she makes me go, damn, you're on that phone.
That must be a lot.
Seriously. This one, I agree with this one. They stopped whining and dining after the I do's.
I could see that, but
got married.
That's got to be pretty drastic that you're not even going out for dinner once in a while as a couple or taking a date.
Got to keep dating. Someone's song has become the fastest to reach 1 billion streams on Spotify. The fastest. It is, now listen for the clues I'm going to give you here before we blurt out Taylor Swift. This is someone who is current.
Okay.
This is a solo artist.
Okay.
This is not a band or group.
Okay.
All right? So it's a recent song. Because think about what we're saying. This is the fastest to reach 1 billion. In begging right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It's Christian and Lauren who went to the bathroom and still has. There she goes. She never knows when the songs are over. Welcome back, Lauren.
It wasn't my fault.
There you go.
I'm good.
I was like, why can't I hear you? So
now you can.
You are back. You have
Sorry.
returned.
We had a little situation I was dealing with.
We usually do. We usually do.
At times.
Hey, what if I told you guys it's possible a Geauga Lake light could show up one day? Because it's possible. Now. This would be a very, very,
very light
version. Yes. Extremely light.
Like LITE light.
Yeah, if you're thinking, oh my God, Raging Wolf Bob's is back. Oh no. And that was my favorite roller coaster there, by the way. There has been a proposal. It's made the news in Cleveland a lot this week. to acquire Geauga Lake and 40 acres of what was SeaWorld for a $4.5 million project. It was presented to the Aurora City Council this week.
Yeah.
So, plans are not finalized for the deal, and they're hoping it closes this August. And the city council is passing legislation. So the mayor said the city is expected to redevelop that land into a public park with a pool, beach, and other recreational attractions. What all does that mean? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we don't really know, like, full disclosure, like, what this is going to entail.
I will tell you this. One of the things, as I'm following a tweet on this subject, and I'm looking at one of the pictures, one of the things that might be coming back, the Wave. Remember the wave pool called the Wave?
I did. I liked it when I was younger.
That might be part of what comes back.
But you know what sucks about that is the Wave is always crowded because everybody
It
likes
was. So they're working on it now. The project's been in the works for a couple of years on to do something with this land. And if you're wondering where the funds coming, 1.3 million of the funds would be coming from the American Rescue Plan Act.
Yeah, isn't that like a federal grant?
Yeah.
To help restore like unused land.
I believe so. That's what it was for. And 1.3 million of the project from that, they said the remainder of the funds will be coming from a general fund money that's been budgeted for this purpose. So it sounds like it won't cost the people of Aurora anything.
Right, like it won't have an impact on taxes.
Right,
or,
which is great. If they planned ahead, started putting aside money for it, knew they could get this money from the American Rescue Plan Act.
It'd be cool if they could throw a few dollars over to Aurora Farms.
Would be absolutely awesome if they could do something like that.
It needs some
So, I mean, listen,
reinvigoration.
If you're in your 30s, 40s, and up, I mean, you had to go to Geauga Lake and see where it's growing up, right?
You had to drive the antique car on the track and think you were
I
just the bomb.
did. And I thought I was a kid. I was like, look at me, I'm driving.
Yeah, I know.
I'm driving back in the 1920s.
Go ahead and try and pull me over.
I
Hey,
can drive,
ladies.
I can drive us home, Mom and Dad. Look what I can do on this track of mine. I mean, I remember going to SeaWorld. I remember we would go to SeaWorld one day, Geauga Lake another time during the summer. Some people stayed at a hotel and did both.
I always wanted them to dive for a pearl for me. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, because I didn't know about that till I did the show here in Megansville.
Oh.
Had no idea that I never saw that at SeaWorld.
Oh, I always wanted that to happen, but it never did.
I
so.
laughed and told people that she was making it up. To all the listeners were like, dude, there's absolutely a
Like,
pearl
that's
lady.
a thing.
She's
Right.
a pearl lady. She dives. I'm like,
She's a mermaid.
I was like, there's no such thing as that at SeaWorld.
I think she dressed like a mermaid.
No, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
that's what I thought.
Wait.
Pretty sure.
It's been a while. I never saw her. Didn't know it was at SeaWorld.
She was always underwater diving for pearls when
Apparently,
you
every
walked
time
by.
I walked by, she was under, and I was like, oh, there's nothing over here. Let's go look at Clyde and Seymour. But I love SeaWorld. I love
the log
Geauga
ride.
Lake. The log ride.
That was the
Geauga
water
Lake.
one. Yeah.
It was the little hill
and then the big one.
hill.
And they had the bridge where people would get splashed.
The double loop, the
Yeah.
corkscrew, Raging Wolf Bobs, the Big Dipper that was nothing but tummy hills,
Which
tummy
one
tickle
was?
hills.
What was the one? Was it the Gemini that was all wooden?
That's Cedar Point.
No, there was a wooden coaster at Geauga Lake.
Yeah, that was what I just said. The Big Dipper.
Oh, that's the one.
It was
then.
nothing
I
but
liked
hill,
that, and
hill,
it was like
hill. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
You
I
had
see.
the
Yeah,
tummy tickles the whole time.
I like it.
Who doesn't love tummy tickles?
Christian,
I love tummy tickles.
I thought you had a question for me.
I do, but I wanted to go over that for a second. Let people know, hey, in a couple years, Geauga Lake, light, very light.
L-I-T-E.
Yeah,
like-
might be here. Like I said, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, we're going to roller coasters.
No, here's the thing, though. Like a public beach and reinvigorate that land is literally wasting
Just
away, just sitting there.
I agree with you.
So
100%.
it's a good thing.
It'd be an absolute great thing. So, hey, we'll keep you. I'm interested in that. And we all remember Geauga Lake. You had to, right?
Yeah.
I
Also,
loved Geauga Lake.
I just have to give a fair warning. This is your last chance to go over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter and get in to be possibly our next Taylor Swift finalist. Go over to either Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, or you can do it on all three. Like the broadcast, comment. At the end of the show, we're going to get another Taylor finalist. You're going to want to keep listening. There's going to be more chances later today with Nicolina, with Keller, with Ryan tonight. But don't miss your opportunity. Head over there, give us the like, comment, Like I said, if you subscribe to us on YouTube, you'll get notifications when we go live and you'll know what we're giving away. Just saying.
All right. It's time to play Does Lauren Know? The music trivia question of the day. We don't do it a lot, but we wait for something to come in. We ask her a question. We haven't always kept record, but we started to this year. And as Jake told us earlier in the show, her record is 1-1. All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, Lauren. Another song has just crossed into the diamond mark. Now, what does that mean, folks, if you don't know? That means it went platinum 10 times over, effectively earning the diamond certification. Okay?
Yeah.
So this song, if it went platinum 10 times, obviously not a current new song, right?
Yeah.
Clue number one. So you obviously know it can't be.
It's not a new one. It's not a new release.
It's come out in the last year or two, even.
Okay.
Even maybe 3. It is a collabo.
Okay.
It is a collabo.
All right.
2 hip-hop superstars that came together. Now, wait. Just wait. I can see you already wanting to blurt something out.
No, I really don't. I have nothing.
2 hip-hop superstars that when you think of hip-hop, both their names would probably come to mind.
Okay.
Mostly gained their initial popularity, I would say late 90s, early 2000s, have stayed relevant.
Okay.
Not 2 guys that are never spoken of anymore and are has-beens or just never spoke. I mean, you hear one of them, you hear more than the other. Not always for great things. But 2 hip-hop, I'll call them legends, came together to make a song. And it has just gone diamond. So we have hip-hop. It's diamonds. That means platinum
but you're
10
saying
times.
that it came out like a while ago.
Well, obviously, it had to be out for a while to go platinum 10 times. 2 hip-hop stars, like I said, initially came on the scene late 90s, early 2000. They're both 2 people that are considered, I would say, relevant today. They have other businesses, other ventures that they do. One of them, like I said, they're both in the news from time to time. One a lot, and one not, and that one not always for great reasons, for head-scratching reasons.
Why am I like drawing a blank? At first, I wanted to say Dre and Eminem, but that's.
Well, I can't let you just keep guessing.
I know that.
I won't count that as your guess.
I'll tell you what my final answer is.
I will not count that as your guess. But I want you to think. It's a song that you'll sometimes hear. It has to be the edited version. You hear it, sometimes in sports arenas. The beat is when you hear the beat, it's very, the song almost immediately when you start to hear the beats.
Okay, so you're saying not always for good reason. So I'm going to go with Snoop. Snoop and I don't know why I keep coming back to Dr. Dre. Okay.
It is not Snoop or Dr. Dre. The 2 artists.
Jake!
The 2
You
artists.
just turned my screen red because I was wrong.
The 2 artists that you're thinking about. Kanye West.
Oh, gosh.
And Jay-Z. I'll just call the song Paris.
Really, Kanye?
And, it's Jay-Z's song.
I was thinking
With
like OG.
Kanye.
You said 90s, early 2000s.
Is when they initially became popular.
I guess. Kanye, I don't think got more in the news until recent years.
I was
going back
He was
further.
insane when he came out. He was all over with College Dropout.
Yeah.
Between the Wire and
It's because I never listened to Kanye.
They both
Dang
came out.
it.
Yeah.
Now I'm
This song is now diamond.
1 and 2.
This song has gone platinum 10 times. That's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time.
It was a good song. So congratulations to Jay-Z and Kanye West for going diamond. I don't think they'll be doing a collabo anytime soon again.
No.
I thought that would give you Kanye. Would be saying he's in
I
the news a
should
lot
have, and he never crossed my mind.
for things that aren't always so great. I figured that one.
I was thinking Snoop, just like, he doesn't really get in trouble, though.
No.
He's a laid back.
Chill.
Yeah.
Making all his money, doing all those commercials.
With Martha.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
Yeah.
Those commercials for Corona.
Yeah.
He's doing great with Corona.
Yeah, he is.
Congratulations, Jay-Z and Kanye, for going diamond. Lauren now falls to 1 and 2 on the season.
Dang it.
We'll see when the next one is, folks. We'll see when the next one is. Hey, tomorrow is a Taylor takeover. We've been telling you about this morning. Be listening for your chance to become a finalist every hour for a chance to see Taylor Swift in Pittsburgh. Yes, that's right. We're going to give you a chance tomorrow every hour.
That's right.
To become a finalist by listening to this station, listening for the cue to call. So
you'll also want to watch online, too, because we'll get another finalist from there, too. So we're giving you all the chances, friends.
trying to help you guys out. It's Taylor Swift and Karma, Q92. Then we begin the 6 straight cloudy days. And I hate days with no sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine.
Yeah, Thursday, 62 is all you get. Friday, rain. Saturday, rain. Sunday, rain. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, rain. The hottest temperature in those days?
65.
Saturday, 63.
No.
The
I had
coldest,
65 on mine.
Monday, 48. Now, I will say, starting not this weekend, next weekend, we're back to the 70, 69, 70, 72.
Thank God.
But I listen, I can even take the cold if you give me sunshine.
Yeah.
But looking at 6 straight days of cloudy, I'm like, oh, God. My chakra is going to be off.
Oh,
Can
I
already
hate
tell.
when Christian's chakra is off. Everybody pays.
My chakra. And something's in retrograde. So, oh, my God.
I'll get you some stones. It'll be fine.
I think Pluto's in retrograde, so I know I'm going to be in trouble, too. I don't know. But good morning, everybody. How are you? Hopefully you're having
You really busted out
good
your
stuff.
chakra.
Chakras. You know where I learned about that? Robin Big on MTV.
Really?
They did a whole episode about chakras.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hung this like wallpaper.
Yeah.
It was supposed to help their inner chi.
Yeah.
It was a funny episode.
There you go.
Shout out to Robin Big. Great, great, great show. Shame that it ended early. But what an amazing, hilarious show it was.
Yeah, it was.
That still can't be streamed anywhere for free.
No, I know. We did that deep dive.
Yeah, someone texted. It was like, it's on this. We looked it up. We're like, no, it's not. Not unless you buy it. My ex stole his mom's car at 13 to go get snacks. He hates the neighborhood, so he ran over trash cans. So she turned him in. He spent 30 days in juvenile detention.
Wow.
Wow.
At 13.
Yeah. I'm going to get snacks. And
It's
I
still
can't
a
stand.
thing.
I'm going to run over everyone's trash can.
It's still a thing. When I got my car serviced a couple weeks ago, the lady that was there was telling me that her 13-year-old daughter, or I'm sorry, she was 15, took their 13-year-old daughter, stole the family car, went and joyrode in the school's parking lot, and ended up taking it off, like going down like over a hill, and did like $5,000 worth of damage to the car.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Wrapped around a telephone pole. I was 17. I also backed over a friend's foot as a teenager.
Ooh.
I went to Buckeye Career Center. Everyone knows leaving there was a crap show. I ended up rear-ending a college professor a week after getting my damn license because I was trying to get my cassette player to play.
Your cassette player.
Couldn't get your Mr. Big to be with you.
Next to be with you. Hold on, little girl. You got to get going.
Shooting bottle rockets and throwing eggs out the window at people when I was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
I get you in trouble. We used to do the shoot bottle rockets at each other.
Why? I don't do you know how dangerous that is?
Somewhat. It was funny. Hey, live to tell the tale.
You did, thank God.
with us on the radio. Obviously, we're going to be getting a finalist for everyone watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All you got to do, go to the live video, click the like, put a comment in there. Yes?
Nothing.
Oh, are you just pointing with me?
Yeah.
All right. I point to
We're
invisible
directing traffic on the
people.
video stream.
Sometimes when I see that, I think you want to say like
No. Nope.
I'm like,
continue.
Nope. But you still have chances on the radio here with Nicolina right after us, with Keller this afternoon, and of course with Ryan. And you're not gonna do that one. You're not gonna do that one. Okay. We can play the game. We can play the game.
Well played. Played, Bigglesworth.
Radio didn't get to see that, but still.
No, but if you were watching.
So that's what you got. You got more chances. Keep listening. And if you are a finalist, 8:00 tomorrow. You guys know the drill. We're calling the winner, and if we're ending one contest, we're kicking off another one.
Jake's still laughing over there.
That was for Jake.
His face got real red, too.
Oh, Lord.
Cleveland Guardians and Walk the Moon, only from Q92.
Here's your next opportunity and your final day to become a finalist for this contest. You can win a 4-pack of tickets to see the Guardians take on the Milwaukee Brewers Saturday, June 24th. Then after the game, you and your 3 friends walk on down with your field passes, and you get to watch up close and personal the Walk the Moon post-game concert. That's a fun Saturday night. It's all powered by SARTA, celebrating 25 years of service to the Stark County community. Caller 10, you'll be our latest finalist. Good luck.
Hey,
With what I hear about nursing homes, they need to put some 50 Shades type dungeon rooms in those places.
I've heard that too, which is so weird.
I'm going to tell you something. My brother, I told you, everyone knows everyone knows, but he puts in sprinkler systems. He goes to Walmart. So he spent a lot of time in Massillon, New Philly. So he doesn't just do work in Youngstown. He goes all over the listening area and puts them in. And he tells me the craziest place where women hit on him and all the nursing homes.
I bet.
The things said to them at nursing homes by those women.
One of my first jobs, but see, goes the other way too. One of my first jobs was I worked at Mercy Medical Center on the surgical recovery floor. And so I would help take care of patients after they stepped down onto a regular floor, but maybe had surgery. So that meant like they needed their vitals checked a little bit more often. They maybe had drain pumps, things like that. So I was going to go to college to become an RN, right? So I thought, oh, this is great. I took the med tech program, started working there. I was like a junior in high school, senior in high school, doing all of that kind of stuff. Can I tell you, the little old men that would come to the surgical floor, the things that they would say to the nursing staff?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you guys do not lose your libido.
No.
I don't. Some of you may.
Look at Al Pacino.
But there are a lot of you that do not.
Dustin Hoffman, Al Pacino. They're making babies in their 70s and 80s.
I mean,
man. All right, let's go now and read some more. Again, feel free to keep sending them in. I enjoy them all.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're live over on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can join the conversation.
A conversation they were having. They obviously had talked before. This seems to be a Tinder one. You here? The girl writes, what? Do you have a new girlfriend? He writes back, yeah, we're not dating yet, but we've started talking. Fantastic response by the girl.
He's leaving the door cracked.
Makes sense as to why you stopped sending me wiener pics.
Dummy. Yeah.
Just a reminder, girls don't really like those, gentlemen.
Not at all. Not even a little.
Another one here. This looks to be a Facebook one between a girl and a guy. The girl sent one response. The guy sent a lot. Question. Wrote back, answer. Thin crust or deep dish pizza? Better question. How in the world are you single? We matched on Tinder, by the way. I know you're out of my league, but figured I'd take a shot anyway. Have a good night. Here's my favorite one. I could write you a song.
So we went from pizza to you're hot to let me write you a song. Right.
Which I'm not convinced is necessarily a compliment. I know it's always intended.
I'd be like, yeah, dude, how am I single? Like, that's where you get mad. You don't think she's frustrated?
It's always intended as a compliment, but it's one of those compliments you give that sometimes people are like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I could write you a song. Then you
It's
wrote,
like,
tough crowd. I've probably had too much Jack Daniels. Sorry. So he offered to write her a song.
I would have been like, yes, and send it in a voice note. And then I would have shared it to my social media.
Send it in the voice note. I always get calls from my DoorDasher. It infuriates me. And I don't get it. All right, we're condos.
You get mad that they call you?
Yes.
Oh.
What? Because they can't find my condo. And I'm sorry, but like, what about the 4 numbers of my address that are literally on the garage? Do you not see? Plain as day, hi.
Touche.
And they come in there, are you in the apartments behind the condos? I'm like, no, we're the condos. And I say the numbers, and they go, oh, yeah, there's the number right there. I'm like,
do you have a front porch light?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we do.
Well.
And the 4 numbers of the address are literally on the garage of the condo.
I know.
The color's gray. The numbers are bright white.
Yeah.
So I can't, I try to like see their point of view, and I'm like, I don't. And they always go, oh my God, it's right there. I'm always, yeah, it is. I don't want to speak with you. I just want you to drop the food off.
I know.
I don't like human interaction.
That's
it's not
kind of
you.
the point of DoorDash.
Yeah, it's not you. I don't like human interaction that much.
It's not you personally.
Yeah,
it's all
you.
humans.
You could be anyone, and I'd be like, I don't want to talk to you. Anyone. No, it's always just for some reason I always get a call, and it always says DoorDash. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Well,
hi, I'm your dasher. I don't know where you are. Where are you? Are you by the apartments or the condos before you get to the apartments?
Yeah, that would be kind of annoying.
Like, yeah, and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm right in front of it. Yeah.
Thanks for the call, though, buddy.
Yeah. I just don't understand.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Sammy.
Sammy, where are you calling from this morning?
New Philly.
All right, Sammy, congratulations. You're caller number 10, so you're now a Guardians Walk the Moon finalist.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Congrats. Sammy, you and 3 of your friends could be headed to the Guardians Brewers game happening on Saturday, June 24th. But that's not it. You'll stay because you'll have field passes to the Walk the Moon concert. Just tell everybody your favorite station making you a finalist.
Awesome. Q92.
Congratulations. Again, this is your final day to become a finalist for the Guardians Walk the Moon tickets. You got more chances coming up with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan at night. So keep listening. And if you're a finalist, we're calling you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Tomorrow's also the Taylor Swift takeover. We're going to be getting a finalist every hour all day. Be listening for the cue to call, as tomorrow is your final opportunity to become a finalist to win those tickets on Friday that we're giving away for Saturday's show. I feel like I mentioned every day of the week there.
Yeah, I think so too.
The entire week there. A lot of days.
It's
a lot
okay.
of days.
It's a lot of days. But you know what? We're giving away a lot of things, and we are giving away the most prizes.
Absolutely.
Out of any other live and local station here in the market, which we are the only live and local station.
And listen, tomorrow, not only is it a Taylor takeover, so we're getting finalists all day, every hour for Taylor. Tomorrow, not only are we calling the grand prize winner of the Guardians Walk the Moon contest, we have another contest we're announcing tomorrow morning that is going to blow you away.
Oh, it's up there.
Is it the helicopter? I don't know. They don't tell me anymore.
It's not the helicopter.
Damn it.
But we have that, and it's going to be Taylor all day long. Don't forget also, it's going to be a Third Down Thursday tomorrow. You can go see Nicolina, your midday diva, over at the Hall of Fame Village, and you can go downtown with the diva tomorrow at 11 o'clock during her show. Find out what there is to do this weekend around town. So make sure you tune in and don't miss that. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy busy show tomorrow.
Yeah,
you ready for it?
Not to mention DM Dummies tomorrow in the 8 o'clock hour.
Oh, yeah.
We have that too.
Dummy, yeah.
Oh, I'll hit the button. I
Yeah,
love
please?
the button.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
We hit it a lot on Thursdays.
We do.
So much to do, so much to get to. That's going to do it for us. We have one item of business before we leave. We told you guys all morning, anyone that went over to the live video stream and clicked the like button and typed a message, good morning, how are you, octopus, whatever, whether it was Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, you had a chance to become a finalist for Taylor Swift tickets as well. So we randomly selected a winner, and who is it today?
Today is Brittany Hawkenberry. Brittany Hawkenberry came to us on Facebook at 8:05 this morning and checked in. Said, good morning, all of you beautiful people. Well, good morning, Brittany. You're our latest Taylor finalist. We'll be in touch with you after the show to get your information.
There you go. It's that easy,
We'll do it again tomorrow. So get up and start listening early.
Thank you all for listening today. Thank you all for streaming us at Q92radio.com. Thank you all for watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. Big thank you to Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame for joining us in the 8 o'clock hour. And, of course, a big thank you to Jake for running everything that you guys are watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Appreciate you, Jake. And now we're off. Nicolina is in here next. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. It's Post Malone in the morning. It's Q92.